Hello.
Hi.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good
Evening.
yeah. Yes. How you doing? You okay?
Yep, I'm good. I was looking up extensions. There's a particular one I want, but I can't seem to find it anywhere.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I didn't know that. I did not
Mm-hmm.
know that at all. The extensions are just pulling through from one camera to another and it just pulls across. Ah, there you go. Mine's already
I
gone.
want the words on string, but I can't find it anywhere. I'll have to ask Jordan where she got hers because I like it.
Oh, okay. Good evening, everyone, and well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bish Bash Bosh
Yes.
podcast
Yes.
with myself, Retro Wolf Live, and the hostess with the mostess. I love saying it. I don't know why, but I just love
Retro
saying
Marine Vet just resubscribed for 5
it.
months. Wish I could be on the show with you guys. I need hard hands now. Oh, buddy. All the love, my friend. You can join us. We don't have a guest for the night. You can be our surprise guest, buddy, if you wish.
That's if he wants to join. If he wants
If
to
you
join,
want
we need. Actually, I was in discussions to talk to him. Actually, to be fair, for joining the as a surprise guest this evening,
That would have been
fans.
amazing. I would love that. I would love that.
But unfortunately, he's just had to sort out a few bits outside of the box. But
Ah, fair, fair, fair.
so that's why he could not make it tonight. But he did ask nicely what time it was, and
Mm-hmm.
we did say,
He's
I
here
know.
with us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, this is episode episode
Mm-hmm.
8 of the podcast, and it is an
We're
absolute.
officially over the halfway point.
I know, I can't believe it. We've done 8 episodes, 48 overall,
Yes.
48 episodes
2 more
in
episodes will
total.
be our 50th episode. It'd be crazy.
Are Should we just do something out of the extraordinary moments on the 50th episode? Actually,
What should we do?
actually, so today's the 18th,
Mm-hmm.
25th is 49th.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first is the
April
50th,
1st. Yep.
April 1st.
We
I,
had that surprise guest on April 8th though.
yeah, so that was it. Oh,
I'm
Goya,
excited. Goya! Hi,
how you doing?
buddy.
How you doing, mate?
And
You're
he
going
misses
well?
hi. She says hello too.
Ah,
Look at
hello.
her little self. There's a stink bug in the house and she's watching it intently.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, unfortunately, guys, we've got no guest again. I'm hoping we'll get someone in before the 8th. Well, a few times to try and get ourselves into the 8th, or maybe a special one for the
But
first.
on the 8th,
What's that?
we have my friend John Reeves Live who's going to be here, which he's confirmed 100%, guys. My friend John Reeves Live has confirmed he's going to be here. 100% said he's going to be here. He'll be with us on the 8th for sure.
So that's one of the big
So
streamers. Apart one
excited.
of the big streamers. That's
He's got a really big following, yeah.
yeah. So hopefully we'll
Really
uh
awesome community too. The people in there are just so awesome. They're just the best.
just awesomeness.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's why I stay there because I love that community so much. It's so amazing.
Fair dues, fair dues. Like I said, guys, we might have a short stream again, because there's no
No
guests.
guests, so it's just us. So
But
yeah,
I know you're probably sick and tired of us now for the 48th time of asking during
drawing
the
art for someone. That's amazing, Goya. Oh my god, I want pictures. I want pictures. You gotta share pictures with us.
Nice, nice indeed. Um, have you got any announcements, Trav?
I do actually. So first off, I had to still have that partnership with W, so W.GG. Use the code TRANSNATION at checkout to get 10% off, of course, as every week. Also, Patreon, as every week, patreon.com/transgamergirl. You can subscribe at set at $2 a month or at $5 a month. It's your choice. $2 gives you VIP on Discord chat. And $5 a month lets you get access to those videos that I post over there that I can't post on YouTube. So totally worth it, 100%. And you support me, which is great, which I love that. Of course, you always support me from being here, just following, which I appreciate that too. So those two things. Also, I want to give some shout outs to some amazing people this week.
Oh, okay.
I got 3 follows this week. Well, since the last show we did. Way Too Hungry, who is part of another community that I'm a part of, super amazing person, followed me 5 days ago. All the love to you, Way. Thank you so much. Jay Plays followed me 3 days ago. All the love to you too, Jay. Thank you so much. Recap. I was just getting ready to shout you out, bro.
Hello.
And No Recap, who's an amazing person from Ghostly Stream, one of my amazing followers, the viewers, the streamers that I love to follow, and I love hanging out in their chat every night. We're always there hanging out in her chat. Recap, bro. There's Recap. He is here with us.
Hello to No Recap. How you doing? Hope you came well and having much love
so happy
indeed.
to see you, bro. Thank you. And of course, Retro Marine Vet, who just did that subscription, that 5-month subscription. All the love to you too. Of course, bro. You know I love you, bro. You're amazing. Love you guys.
You're just about to say Retro Wolf Live with
no,
that
it's a Retro
5
Marine
months.
Vet.
No,
I was reading his name.
No, I was just trying to get the.
Oh no, Recap's got an ad. Ah!
If you go to my channel, No Recap.
Oh shush, Wolf.
There's no ads on my channel. There is no ads, no issues.
Don't
no
go to his channel. Stay hanging out in mine. You're
right?
my friend.
There's no ads. And welcome to the podcast. Indeed.
Welcome so much. Luckily, we haven't really done too much. First time chat. Thank you so much, Recap, for being here. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Reese. Thank you, Reese.
Shut up, Reese. Oh my God, you guys are bullying me. Damn it.
Yeah.
You're bullying me. It's not fair. I ain't even a guest today, and you're just bullying the shit out of me. What the hell?
Well. Who can play this game? Bish, Bash, Bosh as well.
Awesome. Go ahead. Thank you so much. Oh, love, buddy. I want to check it out. I'll check it out after the stream for sure.
Still
one more. We're gonna wait for Recap's ads to be done, and we'll continue with what we're saying. But yeah, shout out to all these amazing people who followed me. You guys are just so great. I love you guys, and of course, Retro Marine Vet, who followed me, who just did a subscription, which is amazing. My brother from another mother, totally, 100%, absolutely love him to death. His mom was like a second mom to me. So, welcome back, Recap.
So if you don't want any more ads, No Recap, come to my channel.
Shut up.
Come to my channel. That'll be fantastic.
Don't be, what's the word? Don't be poaching my viewers, man.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying no adverts, no issues. Go to my channel.
Thank you so much for being Recap. I'm so happy to see you, buddy, man. Thank you so much, man. You're freaking amazing, bro. Recap, you're awesome. Oh. That's one of Ghostly's emotes, the ghost blush.
Nice.
I love it.
Right. I mean, it's been a mad week. I do apologize.
I didn't have D&D Monday, I don't think.
You haven't done D&D?
I don't think I did this week, no. It's been crazy this week, bro.
I can't believe.
Yes, Recap is an amazing tour guide as well for Ghostly. We'll have to get you as a tour guide here eventually, but totally.
The tour guide will start at Retro Wolf Live, and then it's a chance, Gamer Girl.
Shut up, Malk. Shut it.
I'm good.
So Recap. So when you see me typing furiously and acting crazy in Jordan's chat, you know this is how I am naturally. So now you know.
No. Oh no. The keyboard bash. That's why I call Bish.
I talk a lot in Jordan's chat.
That's what it is, to be fair. But I hope you all have
I love it. I love we're spirit bonded now, Recap. 100%, man. Spirit bonded, bro.
And mind. It's the mind kicking in now as well. Bish, bash, bosh.
And Recap, this is my friend Malk. We do this this stream every week. Our little wonderful slice of gamer podcast heaven over here that we have.
Slice.
We love it. It's good.
How you doing now, Recap? All good in the hood as well. So this is the Bish Bash Bosh podcast. If you're wondering how it all works, I'll let you off because you're a newcomer to the. And same for anyone that's joining in and listening out. This is the first time I'm going to go through it again after 48 episodes.
Keep going. We're constantly getting new people in, bro. Just keep going.
Keep going. We've got usual segments, like segment 1, which is the PC console news, which will be about 3 or 4 articles that the lovely hostess for the mostess, Trance,
that's me,
has found and we'll discuss. And then I've not heard anything, so this may not.
Not
Well,
this week. Not this
not
week.
this week. See, if I didn't hear that, I was going to say it will not be related to anything that's related to any of the articles above from
Not
segment
this
one.
week, bro. Not this
So
week.
segment two will be a totally main discussion, totally outside, still gaming related, but still outside of the usual
Totally.
articles. And then segment three, which is the usual. Oh, yes.
Hey, yo, Roo.
I'm a bit speechless with that now.
Was that supposed to be like a almost like a what is it? What is it? That who
Yahoo,
does that?
like
No,
Yahoo.
who does that? Who does it?
It's good.
Let's go, Roo.
Guru. Oh, class.
Don't mind Malk. He can't pronounce shit. Just I'm used to it.
Thanks for your
You
confidence.
admit to it, buddy. You're still
Yeah.
my buddy. I still love you to death, man. But you have trouble with pronunciation, and you know you do.
I know.
Part of it's because you have a totally different dialect and accent. So
It's my
that's part of
head.
it.
It's my head. It just goes one head, one end to another, going that different way.
Oh my god,
If I said
dude.
Bish, you would
Hydrate
say
from
Bosh.
Reese. Hydrate from Reese.
Hydrate. Oh, and also hydrate from
hydrate.
Reese as well. Oh,
Do hydrates? So recap for joining us to stream for the first time on the show. Whenever we have a hydrate in the chat, and there is a cooldown on it on my channel. I don't know if he has. I think he has one on his too. Whenever we have a hydrate, we both take a drink. So whenever there's a hydrate on his or my channels, because we're going to both channels at the same time, we will take a drink.
Sadly, though,
I got my 2 in, buddy. You slacking?
Yeah.
You're slacking, bro.
Don't forget, it's like coming up to 20 past 9 in UK time.
That's true. It's late for you, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Makes ass chug it. I love it. Oh yes, dude. Seriously. There's a cooldown on Malks too, unfortunately, is what Reese said. Reese likes to spam the shit out of our hydrates too. Reese is like on a countdown. Every time Reese hits a hydrate, he always hits it again later on.
Basically, I forgot to do it like early in the season, didn't I? I forgot to do it. And Reese was like, "Oh yes, there's no cooldown," and that was it. When there wasn't a cooldown, it was chaos. Absolutely as well. Absolutely.
But yeah. So I was gonna say something. I can't remember what it was. I was gonna say something. It came and then it lost, and I got it back. So if you're in chat, if you're viewing, lurking, or whatever, and you have a particular pronoun you would like us to use, please let us know. I try to go by displays, but I also go by like he, she, if I kind of think I know. So feel free to let me know and correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm okay with that. Chaos is my brain 24/7. I know recap. I've been in Jordan's chat enough to know that is true. I'm there every freaking night she streams. I know.
I'm just laughing because you nearly pronounced it wrong, didn't you?
What?
It was just like you're like no recap. Oh my god.
We haven't even started our actual
I know. And it's like 16 minutes in. What's going on?
Okay.
Right.
We're already getting unhinged over here.
Yeah, but it's part of our... You can tell it's not
Reese's emo, I love it.
You can tell it's not scripted.
Oh yeah, we're totally scripted. Totally.
Except for the notes. Except for the notes.
That's the only thing that we got.
That's scripted. As well.
That's it. Ain't nothing else.
So,
right.
Yeah.
I love Jordan to death. She's amazing. Absolutely amazing recap. I think she's great.
So this is the segment 1.
Speaking of Jordan, let me.
Oh.
Just because she is an amazing streamer and I absolutely love her to death, I'm going to give her a shout out. Sure I got that right. There's Ghostly. Yeah, we played Phasmophobia. Well, she played Phasmophobia last night. She still hasn't played with me yet, but we will be playing eventually. Hopefully tonight.
All good?
You're good. I just want to shout out Ghostly because she's amazing. She does late night streams, so she's awesome.
That's fine. So, Trans will be doing the PC console news. So, as I said before, so there'll be about 3 or 4 articles separately from each side that we will discuss and hear our thoughts, maybe, and also your thoughts of the outcomes of
Please
what's
feel free
happened this
to
week.
give us your input. We'd love to hear it.
Absolutely. And then segment 2, which I'll do the main discussion topic, and then the Ask Us Anything part, which that's it.
When they finally got to see you recap, really? Holy shit.
So
I haven't seen your pictures, so I don't know. Reese is going for the basculin. We have Pokemon community game going in my chat too, so feel free to catch Pokemon while you're waiting. All right, cool. So
again, sorry to anyone that's listening on the audio side of things. We can't catch Pokemon.
I'm sorry.
You can't catch Pokemon unless you're live.
On your own Pokemon Go, then you can.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, Reese. I ain't worried about it either. All right, cool. So, started the episode finally into the first segment, PC and console news. I am your news anchor, Trans Gamer Girl, and I don't know what else to say here.
Do that. Don't ever do that again. Do not ever do that again.
I didn't know what to say. I was trying to roll with it, and it wasn't rolling anywhere. Screaming, I felt like catch a damn Pokemon. I love it. All right, so PC console news. Let's go. All right, so
this is going to be a long night, isn't it? From Chance's point of view,
it's a short night. Don't worry.
It will be a long night.
top of the news list today. Destiny 2 and Horizon Forbidden West actor Lance Reddick dies at 60. I saw this. I didn't realize that he passed away. I remembered him from other shows too. This comes from GameInformer.com. Lance Reddick, who is known for HBO series The Wire, passed away at his home at 60 years old on March 17th. At the time of the article, the cause was unknown, but seemed to be of natural causes from a preliminary investigation. Reddick was also known for shows such as Fringe, Lost, Bosh, and the Resident Evil series on Netflix last year. In movies, Reddick was known for his role in the John Wick franchise, which we love John Wick in this channel, and Kong vs. Godzilla. This week, he had been promoting the most recent John Wick movie, which was slated to hit theaters this week soon. Yeah, I said he was in John Wick. You're right. I said that. Reddick was also well known for his voice acting in games. Destiny 2, he voiced Zavala. Remedy's Quantum Break, which I'm not familiar with that game, he voiced and gave his likeness of Martin Hatch. And in the Horizon franchise, Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn, all that, he voiced and gave his likeness to Silence in the game. The information that I got was originally came from TMZ. It was Game Informer reporting versus off of TMZ's article that Reddick had died. I had not looked and see if there's an update as to the cause of death, but I wanted to bring that up because I know we have Destiny fans in the chat. We also have Horizon fans in the chat, so I wanted to bring that up. Plus, we love John Wick. John Wick's a badass, total badass. Love John Wick.
Who doesn't like John Wick?
So that's going to be a very sad loss to the voice acting and acting communities of Mr. Reddick. But all love to his family, and we give our condolences to the people who are close to him. And that was our top story for the night. So I know you guys. If y'all have seen any articles since I saw that one the other day, feel free to update me. Or if you have any particular memories of him that you know, feel free to tell me as well. And I will be more than happy to hear them. Johnny Wiki Boy. Yeah. The game was a third-person shooter with FMV cutscenes. Quantum Break, that is. Oh, cool. Thanks, Goy. I appreciate it. I know we have a lot of indie fans in the chat, so they might be familiar with the game more than me. So feel free to. I mean, there's not much to discuss. We can just give our thoughts on it and our thoughts about Lance Reddick.
I think it's just a shame that we pass our condolences to the Reddick family and anyone and family and friends. It's a shame because he was a fantastic actor.
He was,
and I know it feels weird because it's like he did majority of it on the computer game side as well as the acting side of the TV shows and the movies. But obviously, from his performance in John Wick, it'd be weird without him there, like at John Wick 5 or maybe John Wick 10.
I think the show has wrapped up production. They probably have all the shots in it, but they'll probably do a memorandum of him since he passed away. Oh, by the way, I have Stream Elements timers going on. If they're bothering you guys too much, please tell me. I will cut them off. I do have a shit ton of them, so they do pop a lot when we get some chats going. So let me know if they bother you. Okay, feel free to say, Trance, shut the damn Stream Elements off. I'll be happy to do it. In that way too, if you wish. I'm okay with it.
You okay with it?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
That's good. No recaps as a Destiny 2 grinder. I'm deeply saddened. Anyone that's played Destiny 2 for Horizon series, it's just a sad day, and it's like a brilliant actor, brilliant voice actor, and it's hard to like explain or what to say because life is too short. That's all I'm gonna say.
100%, bro.
Life is too short, and every single day you're just gonna make of it as if it's your last, basically, in the nicest possible way. But from that perspective, it's. I mean, I know 60 is
60 is really young. Dude, 60 is really young. I wonder if it was like maybe a heart attack or something, maybe, because I mean, 60 is young.
It is, but you just don't realize how it impacted from that person.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's. I mean, I know it's sad, but I just hope that all the series and all the TV shows, all the games, that they could update and say in memory of.
Oh yeah, totally. I wonder how they're going to work that out in Destiny 2 with any updates that are coming, if any come out. With his character being Zavala, maybe either get another voice actor who has his likeness of his voice, or find a way to write him out on the game itself. I don't know if he's part of just a particular quest line because I haven't played Destiny 2. Oh, Goya did say before that it's from the same people that did Control. It was made by Remedy Entertainment, talking about Quantum Break.
So I mean, if they did. I mean, I haven't played Destiny 2, so I can't really say that much. But from that perspective, I hope they do like a cutscene of him.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Or the characters itself, and then go somewhere differently.
If he's part of a particular quest line, then they probably won't have to make any adjustments to it. But unless they do updates that include his character, and they'll have to write him out eventually. But yeah, the Horizon series, that's and going forward with the franchise, that's going to affect that. Also, just him being an amazing actor, like it's a very big loss to the film and game communities. Really, he was an amazing voice actor, amazing actors in general. I remember him on Fringe. I remember him on John Wick. I remember him on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So it's a loss just in general. And I don't mean to bring the mood down, y'all. It's gonna get better. I promise.
I did not say one thing.
The discussions get better, okay? He's the leader of every war effort and the leader of the Titan class in Destiny 2. So they may have to write him out then. Somehow they may have to find a way for Zavala to be killed off in a war or something. I mean, if he's the leader of every war effort, then he could easily die in a war. That's an easy way to write him into the storyline where he's no longer available in the quest lines. But
that's true. That is absolutely true. And we've got ourselves another hydrate.
Woo! Let's go. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. And on my channel, too. Hydrates on both channels. Oh, Thorn, you didn't miss much. We were just talking about the loss of Lance Reddick, his passing this week. He's a main story character. Yeah, they're going to have to definitely write him out then for sure.
Absolutely.
2 on my end. Got it.
2 at your end?
No, I did my 2.
You did your 2?
Yep, you got 1 and I got 1.
That's fair enough.
Lance Reddick, he was in John Wick. He was also in Fringe and Lost. He voiced in Destiny 2 and in Horizon Forbidden West, the Horizon series actually, because Silence is actually a character that carries over into the different games. But he's also a very prominent actor just in general. He's done a lot of work. You can look him up, Thorn, if you don't remember who he is. If you see his face, you'll recognize him.
Yeah, you'll recognize it straight away. And when I looked at it first, I was like, holy shit. That's not the same. That's not the character from that's not the character from like John Wick. He was like, yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's him. That's
yeah.
him. He is the guy from John Wick. But
Probably
yeah, so we were just talking about his passing and sending our condolences to the family and friends of him, um, and um, and hoping that they are pretty, can find some sort of comfort, and all that. So nothing that I've played or seen. Yeah, that's true, Thorn. Maybe if you haven't played it, then don't worry about it.
don't worry
I
about it.
thought you watched Fringe. Fringe is a great show. I love that show.
So
Loved. It's old.
yeah. So as Trent said, normally the articles are either happy, average, sadness, as you just noticed, but
I just
also
wanted to mention him because he's a prominent actor in both
he is
shows and games that our viewers and followers do actually play and watch. So I wanted to bring it up because it was on a lot of websites about. We watched Fringe. It wasn't a lot of websites about it since he has a prominent place in both voice acting and games as well as movies and stuff and shows. Excuse me. And since he has such a big place in that, then it crossed over into gaming channels.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought we watched Fringe. I was pretty sure, but I remembered him. I remembered his face. So I'm like, oh damn. Well, sad to see that.
The,
So
as I said to you, Trent, it's like life is too short, and the people that
mm-hmm.
who have been fantastic throughout their careers, they're just like, I know it's just natural courses and everything like that, but it's it's just I don't know. It's just like it's one life, isn't it? It's just like
Yeah, totally, 100%.
can't take it away and stuff. But
He was
how
only 60 years old, Thorn. Fairly young.
yeah, 60.
Yep.
But
He
yeah,
was actually still doing promotions for John Wick coming up. So this whole
yeah.
week he'd been doing promotions. So
It was just, I think it was just all a bit of a shock. I think
yeah, it
everything
was a shock. Yeah, and like I said, because of his prominence in acting and games, that's the reason why it made a variety of game channels talking about him passing. So,
fair enough.
but yeah,
Let's.
that's our top story today.
I was going to say let's talk to the next
Okay, next
article.
section, next article. And I know my JRPG fans are going to be excited about this. I'm excited about this because I've been playing this because I got gifted this and I was so happy about it. Persona 5, The Phantom X, is a new mobile spin-off game that
Oh,
has been
okay.
confirmed. This comes from GameInformer.com. Perfect World and Black Wings have confirmed the release of a Persona 5 spin-off mobile game for iOS and Android devices called Persona 5 The Phantom X. This game will be free to play and include in-game purchases. There is no release date yet, but China will be getting a play test beginning March 29th. So it's going to go global. They'll get a play test, and then it'll probably spread to different countries. The gameplay and visuals look very similar to the original Persona 5. Atlas, the original makers of the game, are supervising the development of the mobile game, so it's only to be assumed that they're going to have similar visuals and graphics. The focus of the game is desire, and players will be able to utilize their time similar to how they do in Persona 5, going to school, after-school activities, and infiltrating various palaces in the metaverse. The official gameplay trailer, the official reveal trailer, and a screenshot or two can be found on the article if you go to GameInformer.com and look it up. The information contained above was originally came from the article on IGN. They also used it as a reference for theirs, so I want to make sure that the original people who reported on it got credit for that too. So over 80. He's not 80 yet. He's 60. Yeah, I played the older mobile game they had, SMT Liberation. Cool. But I've been playing the shit out of some. Literally the other night, I was up till 5:30 in the morning playing Persona 5.
Oh my god.
Oh no, that was bad. But that's what I was doing. I was trying to finish a big ass quest. It's the first big one you get in the game, and I was trying to finish it. It is an addicting game. You are 100%,
Can you just
Goya.
wait till tomorrow? Can you just
AKA
wait?
Trans has an addiction. Yes, Reese, I do.
Can you just wait till tomorrow though?
No!
No.
I mean, I
What?
had saved places, but I was trying to finish that one because I was like, okay, how much longer do I have? How much longer do I have? You're up until 5 a.m. Played it.
Plated.
Bro. No, I was up late playing it. I was like, I gotta finish this damn quest. For those who have played the game, it's the Kashimoto quest. The first big palace you infiltrate, where you learn all your infiltration skills and all that. That's the one I was trying to finish. And it's a big ass quest. And I didn't realize, and I was like, okay, I'll just start it, and I'll be good to go in a little bit. I'll go to sleep. And I kept going and going in safe houses, because there's safe zones you can get into each area, which makes you close to the next section, right? So there's safe places that you can go into, safe rooms. And I kept going to a safe room. I'm like, how much longer do I have in this shit? User satisfaction. Poke check. You wanted to kill that dude. I know, me too, Goya. I was like, go get this guy. He's an asshole. And so I haven't really got into the game yet. I'm still learning tutorial shit. So, but I had to get through. I was like, I gotta get through this shit. It's like I gotta get through it. And then I realized how long the quest was as I went. I'm like, fuck, what did I get myself into? Damn it. And so
I
5:30 trying to get his treasure to reveal. It was crazy.
I think okay. I know I was exaggerating a little bit.
I have heard of sleep, and I did sleep, Reese. I did. I promise. After I got off that game, it hit me like a Mack truck how tired I was. I conked the hell out. I laid down. I was like, bloop, done.
So it's, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Okay, Grandma, Persona 5 is so last. It's all about Dead Space remake now with get with the times. I know, but I was gifted it, and so I've been playing it a lot. It was gifted to me. It was amazing. I was like, oh, I think we did it live on stream. It happened live on stream. I do sleep. I promise. I really do. I swear. And I didn't have to work until like 1 o'clock, so I had time to get a little extra rest. It was okay.
No recap. I do agree with you. Personally, I don't think she sleeps.
I do.
You got matchsticks.
I love my sleep. Sleep is precious to me, okay?
I'm just saying.
So just know, guys, if I lose sleep for you, then that means that you are a special person to me, a close friend or someone I care about. If I lose sleep for you, it's because I care about you.
Wow.
That's why I'm up till like midnight at least sometimes trying to get these notes in the day before. Malcolm, my team, let's go. No! Why
Bish,
are y'all
Bash,
bullying
Bosh.
me? Okay, recap. I understand why you're bullying me. You bully Jordan all the time. I'm okay with it.
No.
I'm getting bullied. I didn't lose sleep for. I've lost sleep for you two before, Thorn.
It's fine. It's fine. We
played games late in the morning before.
I mean, you bullied Reese. You bullied Reese.
Not.
You did? You bullied Reese?
I did not. Let's drop the damn topic. Thank you. Fist bump, bro. Recap's wanting a virtual fist bump.
Here you are. There you go. I'll do the action.
Oh, and for the record, I found that knife, by the way. We shall never drop it.
Yeah.
See, this is the knife he was talking about. Just so you know.
Just for anyone that's listening in the audio, we do apologize for no visual content.
For those who are in the audio, you guys, it's a blue buck. It's not spring released. It's I can't remember what's the back switch or something. It's got the switch where you have to manually close it. Yeah, that's the knife we're talking. That's the knife I was talking about. I told y'all I had it somewhere and I found it when I cleaned it.
Yeah, but you still teased with Reese.
I did not.
You did. I'm backing Reese.
At the time, I wasn't even thinking about it.
Oh, yeah, like Big Fudge.
Bro, boom,
like
poof. Oh my god, you guys.
Like Big Fudge.
Dropped Big Fudge. That's old news.
No, it's
why
not.
are you still stuck on old shit? Why are you talking about old shit?
That's why I call myself retro. Retro Wolf Live.
Okay, that's fair. It's 100% fair. I set you up for that one.
See, you did not expect that,
100%.
did you? See, it always works every time. Bish, bash, bosh. Yeah, we normally.
Prove what, Reese? Prove what?
Prove
what? He says prove it earlier.
Yeah, prove it with the no sleep.
No, I sleep.
No.
It's part of the reason why I can't do a 24-hour stream because I don't think I'd make it. Well, we'll turn this stream around.
Wow.
Lord.
And Reese
continues every week.
Reese has done the hydrate again.
Oh, I'll hit that hydrate. He probably did one on mine too. I'm not looking at it right now. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Back into it. Yep, I got another hydrate from Reese. So 2 rehydrates. I won't count that last one. I took a drink separately.
There you go. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. 2.
Can you
2.
imagine? Can you imagine? Well, I got the
Juices, bro.
7-Up, which is like the
Shush,
bubbles.
Reese. Oh my god.
Imagine having ads on you. See, when you go to Retro
Did you
Wolf
guys get
Live.
hit? If you guys are getting hit with an ad, let me know, okay? And we'll stop for a minute and we'll wait for you guys to get out the ad.
No. You don't have to wait in Retro Wolf live streams. It's all good.
No, because I ad revenue is good.
I.
Make you mods so I can ban them on both channels. Was about to say.
I can't.
I'm sorry, you guys. Ads are kind of important on this channel. Okay.
I can't control Trance's channel because I'm not a mod in Trance's channel.
No, he's not actually.
So unfortunately, I
not
can't.
a mod
If
in
I
my
did, I would have done that straight away.
I have a handful of mods, but most of them aren't even online when I am. Goya's a mod. Thorn's a mod.
Yeah, but that's half.
Those are the only 2 I really have that come in regularly to my channel.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a couple of the other people that come in here, like RTK might be a mod. A couple of people might be a mod, but I have mods. They're just not normally around when I am.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
That's unbelievable. If like I said, Thorn and Reese, if you got Retro,
I'm coming to you live from your channel.
Bish, Bosh. See, I told you.
Dude,
I'm not taking your
poaching
follows.
my peeps, man.
I'm not taking your follows, Trance. I promise you.
You're poaching my viewers, though.
I'm not poaching. I'm just saying no ads on the Retro Wolf Live.
Dude, that's freaking poaching.
It's not poaching. I'm not saying anything.
Come to my channel and you don't have to deal with ads.
Yeah,
I'm
no
totally
ads. He had
poaching.
one for you. That's
okay,
true.
That's
I
fair,
had
that's
one
fair,
for you.
That's fair.
I had one for you.
Hunting. Now I got a screenshot that says otherwise.
It was my decision. He hunted.
Oh shit. It was Thorn's decision. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll leave it. That's fair. That's fair. We can spread the love across the channels. We both go live on Saturdays. Okay.
I've got 3 at the minute, so it's a good sign. See?
Hey, I got 2, so we've got 5 between the 2 of us. We're doing good.
I feel bad. If you want to go back to with the ads at Trance's channel itself, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Y'all so mean to me. I hate it here.
You love it. You love it to bits. To be fair, you love it to bits. But like I said, with Persona, we went from Persona's story.
Okay, so Persona 5, the Persona X, the Phantom X. So
yeah,
go ahead.
I think I think I mean I haven't played it and I haven't
it's
got it.
Fucking awesome, Mount. It's so good.
But you it's like a machine where you got like no sleep at all when you do Persona 5.
I slept for like a good 5 hours.
Solid. After 3 o'clock in the morning.
For 5 hours, yeah.
Damn right. Mad.
I didn't have work until 1, so I was good.
I love how you said it's good.
I was good.
Don't.
Oh shit. Oh, recap. You should have been here last week. I was doing like my it was a very weird sultry voice that creeped the crap out of chat and Malk. And I was also doing my ASMR voice, which also creeped the hell out of the chat and Malk. Like, don't ever do that again, Trance. Ever. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Oh yeah. Reese is
I'm not gonna repeat it, Reese. It's okay.
Can you do one little bit of ASMR?
No, because Reese asked me not to.
Yeah, but that's on your channel, not mine.
Reese is my buddy.
What? I missed it?
You missed it. Yes, you did, Thorn. You have to rewatch last week's episode, bro.
Yeah, you did, mate.
It's on the YouTube and it's on my Patreon and it's come on Twitch ads. It's on Patreon, it's on YouTube, and it's on the Twitch, I think, still from last week. So.
Absolutely.
Totally can watch it.
Absolutely. Like I said, Persona 5, I think. I mean, how long has it been now with the Persona 5 series?
It's been a while, but it's so good, and I freaking love that game. It's so awesome. Like the game style. I don't know if you've seen trailers or whatever. Have you seen any views on it at all? Like anything on it? Okay, so the game style, the cutscenes are very anime-esque.
Okay,
and they're amazing, gorgeous, beautiful art. Absolutely stunning cinematography on the cutscenes.
Okay.
And the game itself is it plays like a manga. It really does. Like, it's like, okay, well, but you also have to decide what you're going to do with the day. Like, you're like, on your after school, you can get a job, you can do this, but you have to fit it all in the course of time for you to still do your infiltrations, for you to still do the missions that are the main storyline as well, and the
Yeah.
other things that you have to do. So, but you have the time to yourself, but you have to decide where you're going to use it.
Okay.
Now, I will say that early game so far, what I've been playing up to this infiltration of the castle that I've been doing, has been a lot of back and forth. There are some inserted cutscenes that you have no choice but to go and do this. You have to go here and take care of this. So you're going to get that cutscene no matter what, right?
Okay.
But going forward, after I think the first infiltration, which is where you learn your infiltration skills and all that good stuff, and you finally become like pretty regularly familiar with the controls in the channel, and it drops the tutorial very nicely in a very narrative way. So once you get past that section, I think I'll have more time to myself,
Yeah.
and I'll be able to decide what I'm going to do. If I'm going to study, if I'm going to go to school, if I'm going to study, if I'm going to do an after school activity, what I'm going to do, when I'm going to have the meetups, when I'm going to do this, when I'm going to do that. And of course, still get cinematics for the actual main storyline. So, but it plays like a manga. It really does. It's really good.
Okay. I mean,
It's beautiful. The
is
artwork is gorgeous.
you just bother about the artwork, or you just bother with the gameplay, or
Both.
just,
I like them all. I like all of it.
you like
It's
all of it?
beautiful. I love it. The characters are really fun. They're hilarious. Like, they have the cutest, there's a couple cute characters that I absolutely love. They have the cutest lines and like one-liners. The main character is cool because you see what he's going through in his. So the game itself is actually a playthrough of what would be a flashback of his recanting
Okay.
activities. So, because you get a section of at the beginning where you're like, okay, go do this, da 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 da. And by that point, you're considered a veteran, and then something happens. I'm not going to give away spoilers, but something happens, and he's got to recant how retell how he got into this particular line of work. So that's what you're playing through, especially that first section. There's a lot of back and forth with now as well as flashbacks, which is really cool.
Fair.
And you have options to choose things too. Like, there's options. You have options for choices how you want the character to be or how you want the character to play through, and it does have some sort of effect on what goes on afterwards. So
Yeah, absolutely, and I mean, I understand it's like from everyone's perspective,
cool.
it's really good.
Cool.
It's
a
really
beautiful
good.
game.
But
yeah,
really
so I'm
good.
excited about Phantom X. That sounds like it's gonna be cool. I would totally look into it. Definitely want to check it out when it comes out. When we get it in the US, that's gonna be amazing. I'm excited. Really,
You're
really
excited.
excited.
I think it's going to be really good because it's the way that for the guys who are on the Persona side of things, it's hopefully that will be no issues. And
Yes, spoil me. No, Thorn.
yeah, so we'll just wait and see. But I think with mobile or mobile in US terms,
Mobile.
it's mobile.
Mobile.
Oh no, we're not going through this again. We're not going through this again.
Potato. Let's go on.
No, say tomato. Say tomato.
Tomato.
Say potato.
Potato.
Yes, please. See.
Not that kind of channel, Thorn. Come on.
I did not sign a contract or anything that was discussed in this at all.
I hope you guys are having fun in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. All love to y'all for this wild roller coaster that we're on right now.
I expected Vanilla to be here, which I'm very surprised
I
he
miss
hasn't.
Vanilla so much.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just not the same. Not the same without Vanilla. Not Vanilla Ice or anything like that. Vanilla, the other guy.
Yeah, Vanilla Cakes.
Vanilla Cakes.
Mm-hmm. That's actually the name. That's actually the name.
Vanilla Cakes. I do want Vanilla Cakes, to be fair, as in food-wise, not...
I'm about to say.
No,
You're going to say that, and Vanilla's going to pop in chat and say, what did I just hear you say, Mel?
No, nothing like that. No.
Reese cracking up over there.
No.
Can you breathe, Reese? Are you okay?
I think Reese is caught in 4K.
4K. Clip it and we will replay it for vanilla.
Don't. Barely.
You're right. I'm not as posh as Malk. 100% Thorn. Barely,
Oh,
but yes. Okay. Good.
fair dues. Fair dues. But yeah, I think Persona might be doing well, but I don't like the. See, the problem is with mobile games,
Mhm.
it can go popular and then all of a sudden
Mhm.
go shit faced.
That's true, and I don't play mobile games for that reason. I play mobile games that I like.
Yeah.
I don't play games that I'm like, oh, this is popular. Let me play it. I don't do that. I play them because I like them.
Yeah. It's but it's gonna be like that Pokemon Go when it first came out.
It's still
Everyone was
running.
on
It's
it,
still going strong, actually.
but
Pokemon Go, but there's a lot of things that people have left it for a lot of reasons. What's a
but
what in the UK?
a hick.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say in the sentence though,
Can you
Thorn?
use it in a sentence, please?
Then I will tell you the right meaning because there might be different words.
I feel like I'm in a spelling bee. The word is hick. Hick.
Like
Whatever.
it could be short
Could
for
you please
hiccup.
use it in a sentence?
Might be short for hiccup,
I don't know.
or maybe the sound of a hiccup, a drunken one.
We're getting off the rails again.
I know we always do. It's just the same old stuff, different week.
Same old, bro. Every
Don't change.
time.
Don't change.
We
Whatever
love it.
happens.
We love it here.
Um. When are
That's a
we?
good point, Reese. When are we ever on the rails? 100%.
Trains always on the rails, aren't they?
Not always. Oh,
Yeah.
trains? Yeah, trains are.
Yeah. See.
Until they get derailed. I
Tell
mean,
me.
it's true.
I know, but
100% true, bro. They're always
I
on the rails until
know,
they get derailed.
I know, but
Lowland, Nas, educated. Oh, like a hick. I know what he's talking about. It's somebody who, well, I don't want to say redneck because there are rednecks that are hicks. There are also rednecks who are not hicks. So it's kind of like that, but worse, I guess. You're gonna play Phasmo. I want to play with you. Recap. We're gonna play after this. I promise. I promised you last night. We're doing it. I played it earlier. I played like an hour before we started the stream. You're welcome to still stay here if you want, unless you just want to play Phas instead. But I'll join you for sure after the game's over, the show's over. But anyway, so yeah, but yeah, I don't know what would be considered in for you. What would you call somebody like that in the UK?
it just depends on the terminology.
Like backwater person. You can barely run, but I'm gonna stay in chat. Thank you so much, Recap. I love so happy you're here.
Yeah, no worries. It just depends on the terminology and what's the UK equivalent. Hick, say,
It's like a backwater person here.
A backwater person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, because I'm crap with meanings. The only one that's
now I'm curious too, guys. I'm invested.
Say hick. Like if you want it as a meaning, it'll be like hick, short for hiccup, with a drunken one. But then at the same time, in your terminology of a backwater,
uneducated person, country folk, deep country folk,
stupid. Is that the right word?
Just stupid. They can be. They're more ignorant than anything.
Yeah.
I mean, they can also be intelligent. It's just they're ignorant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unintelligent. Yeah.
Unintelligent and provincial person.
What the hell is going on? What the hell from the sticks?
No, yeah, Thorn shared it with you so you can see what it says. Country folk. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's like
stupid
deep country folk.
Stupid idiot.
I don't know if do you have a slang for someone like that or no? Because we do here. That's what that is. It's slang.
Shit. Basically.
All right, so now we've had our lesson from the UK.
Yeah. That's.
We're trying to find out what the equivalent of the hick is in the UK.
Pikey.
A what? What was it?
Pikey.
A pikey?
Oh.
That's what the boyfriend just said. So I'm going with that.
Uh, see, pikey is like it depends on what he says in a sentence. Though, is it?
Wondering what a hick from the sticks is doing there.
Yeah, yeah. But this pikey is like it's just different. It's like
What is
different.
pikey for you?
See,
Explain that so we can get a correlation.
so there's two types.
I'm
It's like a trap,
curious. I'm
like a
really
trap.
invested now.
It's like if it's is it pikey? You like
What?
use it in a sentence. What does he say in a sentence?
Wondering what a hick from the sticks was doing there.
No, no, no.
Someone who
The
lives
pike.
in like boondocks.
Oh, crap house, basically.
Crap house.
Yeah, pike. Oh,
Okay.
no. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm an idiot.
I'm so curious. I want to know.
You
This may
got.
be something we'll have to discuss later.
See, you can call. It's like gypsies. Have you heard of gypsies
I've
before?
heard of gypsies, yeah.
So I would have thought that would have been
Oh.
like
I mean,
a
that'd be a similar connotation, I guess.
yeah.
Yes, it was, Reese. I'm just curious. Okay, we'll get back to what we're doing. Okay, we'll get back to what we're doing.
What do they
All
ask
right,
us
so
anything
we'll talk about
part?
it later. We'll talk about it later.
What do they ask us anything
What?
part with that? Eh? We'll do that.
I said that earlier. All right, so okay, so that was article number 2 about Persona 5. So I'm super excited about that. I'm just gonna say, and I really
That's
highly
a great
recommend the game.
answer.
You should totally check it out because it's a really good game. Like
That
super good.
again, that is a great answer from that to
And I'm excited
Hick,
about Phantom X.
Phantom
So
X.
yeah,
It's like X-Men, right? Phantom X,
I don't
X-Men.
know. I don't know what it is. I'm
Can you
curious.
imagine?
It's awesome. I'm excited.
It'll be like Phantom Z. Hopefully, it won't be the Z list.
Phantom X, Phantom Y, Phantom Z.
Yeah, that'll be the trilogy. Did you know that's the trilogy coming
That's
out?
the trilogy. All right. So anyway, if we're done with that article, we're gonna move on because we got completely off track talking about like slang terms. All right. So Super Meat Boy spin-off puzzle game, Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine, has been announced. This comes from GameSpot as well today. It's okay. Don't worry, Thorn. It's fine. I'm curious too. We'll talk about it more. So Thunderful, Head Up, and Team Meat, the companies that worked on Super Meat Boy. No, you're good, Thorn. You're good. Have announced a spin-off game to the classic game Super Meat Boy called Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine. The game will hit PC, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series XS in 2023. From the article, the quote, Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine is a Puyo Puyo and Tetris-like puzzle game that includes traps like chainsaws, missiles, and other deadly hazards into the fray from Dr. Fetus. It features familiar levels from the Super Meat Boy and Super Meat Boy Forever locations, as well as over 100 handcrafted levels for players to take on and beat, end quote. The events in the game, as far as story-wise, take place right after Super Meat Boy Forever. In the game, Dr. Fetus wishes to make a clone of Super Meat Boy and is using a DNA sample to do this. But the clones come out imperfect, so he uses his levels with traps to do away with the imperfect clones, looking for the perfect one. Also from the article, the last bit here, quote, we've had a fantastic relationship with Team Meat going back over a decade, and it's been a real pleasure to take that to the next level and work in collaboration with them to create Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine, explained head of development Mark Aldrup in a press release. Working together has allowed us to capture the hardcore essence of Meat Boy and bring it to a completely new genre to create a puzzle title unlike anything else out there, end quote. Super Meat Boy and Super Meat Boy Forever were both considered platformers. So this new game takes on a whole new genre of story, of game in the area from where it's coming from. You can see the announcement trailer on YouTube by searching or by clicking the link in the article if you want to look up the article. Now, the reason why I included this. Oh, really? Really, Thorn? Wow. Curiosity always is the best of people. So, talking about our derailment there. What? Are you laughing at Thorn's comment?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
laughing
that
at
was pretty good.
someone's comment.
That was pretty fucking
That
good.
was
I'm not gonna
look.
lie.
If you want to do the fist bump, it'd be like.
Yeah.
There you go.
So the reason why I add this on here, because I know not too long ago somebody was talking about indie games, and I think the title of Super Meat Boy came up because it was an indie cult classic game, classic platformer, and everybody who played it loved it. And
Was
What?
it the 80s or 90s? That
90s.
90s.
90s
Early.
or 2000, early 2000s. I'm thinking it's the 90s because there's a platformer and a lot of those are popular at that time. So
I'm trying to remember the the, the image of the game
he's a blob
itself.
of meat.
Oh God,
Yeah,
yeah.
that game.
Oh,
That
that
game,
game.
buddy.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, it was early nine. I think it was mid 90s. I think it
Yep.
was.
It had to have been.
And
Yep.
I tell you what, it was like blobs all over the place.
Blobs of meat everywhere.
Blobs everywhere. Nope.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, it was a very popular game. The people who played it loved it. You can actually get it on most what's the word, emulator games now. It's part of those series.
Yeah,
But it
absolutely.
was a very popular game back then, and it became a cult classic. It became a game that when people talk about indie games, they talk about Super Meat Boy as one of the best ones for that time frame, and one of the best platformers that were out there in that time. I've seen articles that reference it, so I brought this in because I'm wondering. It's curious to me whenever somebody works on a project that has
Yeah,
not been relevant for 20 or so years. You know what I'm saying? So they had the
yeah,
sequel Super Meat Boy Forever, which probably came out in the 2000s. So it's been over a decade since this would be coming out, right?
yeah,
So for me, it's interesting because like I find that an interesting concept. To a lot of people like nostalgic stuff, and that's
yeah,
fair. I get it. But I find it an interesting concept when somebody brings a 20, 30-year-old game back into the limelight and is like, hey, this is going to be relevant again. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Whether or not you liked the game, we can talk about the concept of reviving that type of franchise
yeah. Um,
thing.
Personally, I mean, they did that with Crash
Reese.
Bandicoot. They did that with Crash Bandicoot. They did it with Spyro. They
Well, they
took.
did a remakes of the originals, so
Yeah, but that's what I'm
this is a
saying.
whole new game.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my
Mm-hmm.
bad.
Whole new game.
I was trying to think of like a game that was done in the 90s, and
Mm-hmm.
they not like remastered, should we say? But it's like but they did redo the game with
Mm-hmm.
the layout and stuff because of the way that you can jump on Crash Bandicoot. It was totally different and
Yeah.
different graphic cards.
Don't mind my smoke from my vape, guys. It is what it is.
Again, we're sorry for any technical difficulties, guys. For the audio point of view, we are experiencing some smoke coming out very soon from Trance's point of view. But yeah, it's like
It's
a
like a whole
whole new
new
game.
game. That's right. It is a whole new game, actually. It's not a platformer. It's going to be a puzzle game. And
But
I don't know what a Puyo Puyo game is.
we
Interesting. Curious.
imagine what
Imagine watching on audio. I know, right, Reese?
an
Nah,
Irish.
we love you guys who are audio listeners. Y'all keep our stream alive. Y'all keep us in the algorithm. That's all that matters.
That's what you gotta do.
We appreciate you.
That's what you gotta do as well. Personally, I think it's good that the game's gonna be um come out brand new as
Mm-hmm.
such, but also
Yep.
at the same time be a revamping stuff. But we'll have to wait and see
Torn. Be
everything.
nice.
Yeah, so we have to wait and see how everything plans out. But from that perspective, I hope it does well. But again, with every computer games,
Your reaction tells me you were not a fan of that game.
it's just blobs.
You're like, oh, this game. That was
Yeah,
this is real. This is real factual evidence of what Malk did. Oh.
I, I was like, "Ugh, that's me done. Switch off. But then the
It
problem
is a
was,
cult classic, though. It
yeah,
is.
but don't get me wrong. The problem was back in the day, like you would remember back in the day, Chance. It was like
Mm-hmm.
there was no memory cards. There was nothing at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So you had to rely on your power supply to make sure that no one touches your console
True.
to turn it
100%.
off. And then that happens, and then when it happens like that, you're in the shit. You have to go all the way back
Mm,
to the start and do
that's
it
so
all
frustrating,
again.
dude. It's like playing Sims all the time if you don't save.
Oh god, yeah. Imagine you build
Play
like
extended long time of Sims and you don't save it. And you're like, shit. I lost all
yeah.
that work I did. I forgot to save.
That's the problem though, because it's like yeah, it's
It's
just
like that scene in Airplane where they slap their forehead all at once.
yes,
And this is why
absolutely
games
thought.
now have autosave. 100% Reese, but Sims still doesn't.
Sims doesn't.
You have to save.
Well, that's
They'll tell you
bullshit.
too, you'll lose your. He says, make sure you save often
Well, that's
because you will
bullshit.
lose everything you've worked on if you do not save often.
I'm not. I'm
You'll
not.
have to go back to the start of when your last save was.
I'm not saying
That's not
bullshit
having
to
autosave.
you. I'm not saying bullshit to you, trans, by saying bullshit to
I
the
like
Sims.
that actually, though. I like the fact that there's no autosave on Sims because it makes you be aware of when you last saved. You're like,
But
if you're building this big ass house and you want to do it in parts, you need to save it after each part so that when you come back to your next part, you finish the last part. So I like that it does that because that makes a lot of sense to me in that type of game. Now, there are a lot of games that I don't like that, but that makes sense to me in that type of game.
well, I still think
Hitman,
it's
when it
wrong.
first came out, didn't have autosave. I didn't know that, Thorn.
I did not know that as well, Thorn. To be fair,
That's I didn't know that.
but
I didn't know.
from that perspective, I like to have the autosave on because it gives you a bit of a sigh of relief. Say you was playing Sims, and then you thought, "Oh, did I save this? Yeah, I did. I think it automatically resaved itself."
Welcome back,
So,
recap. Did you
and
get
then
Faz working?
that's what happened. It was like, nah, be all right. And then by the time we come back, you'll be like, "Where's all my save gone? It's there. It's all there." But it is. The autosave is the best feature and will be the best feature because of the issues that you
Struggling
have.
to lol and hey. Nice recap. Okay, just keep working on it, buddy. We're here for you. But yeah, I mean, I like that. Okay, when it comes to like a story game, like Persona 5, for example, let's use that as an example compared to an autosave game, a non autosave game. So, like in Persona 5, when you're playing it, then it's important that there are parts that you do get autosave on. Now, you can save. You can actually do a hard save on the game in certain places, but there are parts that do an autosave, like before a cinematic or something like that, right? That type of game, because it's story driven, that makes sense to me. I understand having
Okay.
an autosave on that. That's 100% valid. But the type of game that Sims is, because it's simulation. Oh, we're just talking about variety of games right now. Super Meat Boy is coming out with a new game apparently, so that's cool. But we're comparing autosave versus non-autosave right now, Retro Marine. But so a game like Sims where there is no autosave, it makes you have to be aware of what you're doing and make sure that you save after doing a big thing or having a big moment in life happen. I like that makes you do that because it's the type of game it is. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah, just about.
You good,
Trans.
bro?
Yeah, yeah.
You look like you ain't good. What's going on?
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, making sure you're all right. Hitman fucking needs fucking autosave. I'm sorry, 23-year-old pent of anger. Good point, Thorn. It needed autosave from day one, damn it.
Sorry. Sorry, Trans.
No, I'm disagreeing with Thorn on that.
No, I'm just I cannot remember.
You gotta have autosave retro. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Marine. 100%. That's 100% fair, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely retro. Good to see you back on the
Welcome back, buddy.
all good in the hood. But yeah, I'm sorry, Trans.
What?
I couldn't fix an autosave button for the game. I've
No,
done
you're good, man. You're good. I was
it.
just agreeing with Thorn on that one.
Yeah, but it was the way you reacted. It was like, how dare they? How dare you?
I
How
mean,
dare
that type of
you?
game, it needs an
You,
autosave. A
you.
story-driven game needs autosave. But if you're not playing a story-driven game, it's a simulator or whatever, then that's fine. I mean, you shouldn't have to have an autosave if you're not playing a story-driven game.
I
Because
understand.
things happen, but you also need to be aware. All games need autosave. This is going to become a point of contention, it looks like. We've got some autosave hardcore diehard fans over here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, not sorry at all.
Why are you yelling at Malk? He didn't do anything.
I'm not doing anything.
He's
at all.
agreeing with you guys. He likes autosave. Rip ads. Oh, ad break. Bear with me, guys.
Oh,
What do you
oh,
have, recap? What do you have? Do you want to see what I have? Because I'll share you. I have a specs command. Hang on. Check us out. Boom. That's what I have, and it's not even the best. It's a moderate at best. It's actually close to low end now. It's considered a budget now.
yeah.
I mean, I have some good points in there, but I have moderate pieces too.
It's like when you bought it, it was like mid range to higher end, and now after a few years,
mid range. It wasn't even high end.
But
It
no,
was
but it was like in between mid range and high range, for example. But then all of a sudden, as the years gone by, it'll go down to low.
Well, yeah, that's new technology though. But like when I made my computer, when I built it, it's a personal build. When I built it,
Yeah.
it wasn't even a high range. It was a mid range.
Well, yeah, that's true. Mine was like nearly.
Yeah, Thorn knows computers too.
No cap.
You're bad off. Oh, bro, I feel for you.
Oh, Reese has done something for you.
Holy crap! No more ads. Thank you, Vet, for that gifted sub. Holy crap! Gifted to Reese all the love. Thank you so much, man. That's amazing.
But for anyone that's listening on Trance's video or Trance's stream, we do apologize for any technical difficulties during the advertisements.
I was trying to be aware of when the ads were coming up again too. I was like, "When's the next ad coming?" I kept watching the timer.
If you don't want any ads, join Retro Wolf. Oh, my name's not there. Retro Wolf Live.
What are you pointing at, buddy? What are you pointing at? The floor?
On the floor now, which I am sitting on right here, right now. That's what's going to happen.
Bro.
I know.
No problem. I got you.
No way.
Wow, Milk. That's what Thorn said.
My
ad blocker was screaming. Oh, I'm sorry, recap.
You're not sorry, are you, Trans? At all.
I use the revenue. I actually do. I promise. My channel is tiny. It's not big, unfortunately. I'm little. As a little bitty streamer. I've been at this for years. I've been at this for longer than some people who are bigger than me. Actually, longer than most people who are bigger than me. But I just haven't been cumulatively by much more. So, like, I took a lot of breaks in between. I think this is my 6th year. I think May will be my 6th year streaming off and on. But I had a lot of breaks in between.
2017? 2017 you started?
Oh, yeah, bruh.
But yeah.
It feels like that. Yeah, remember?
Bruh. My mind just goes from
I have butter cookies, Retro Marine Vet. He asked what kind of snacks and drinks we got. I got butter cookies and Sprite. In honor of RM. Well, in honor of RM and J-Hope. Sprite. I've had screaming ad blocker years. It happens to everyone as they get older.
Lol. Mad.
Plays ads, they mute and play a different tab. That's kind of cool, recap. Now, no naming butter cookies, Trance. Why wouldn't I name my butter cookies? Why? What are we calling this one? It looks kind of like a spider.
The spider? The spider?
Did anybody, okay, this is going to sound really weird, but did anybody when they were a kid play with their gummy bears and like act out scenes with them?
No.
Before you decapitated them? I did it with animal cookies. Call it Chance. Gummy juice. No, I'm serious. Like I did it with animal cookies. I used to take like a tiger and like a giraffe and I play with it. Even when I was just goofing off when I was older, but I used to do that. I remember doing that.
See, you got standards, Trance. It was here.
You
There's
need the big gummies really to make it worthwhile
stop, stop, Trans, stop.
What?
I cannot believe you would.
I'm not. I promise, Thorin. Like, it's just, I don't know. I was just, okay, I'm just going to shut up now because, like, I think it's a good time to move on to the main discussion.
No, not anymore because this is quite interesting now.
I'm not. I promise.
Just for you, just for you. We'll do the main discussion
Okay,
topic.
I'll hand the reins back over to Malk while I just sit over here and contemplate my terrible, mean, mean things that I did as a kid.
That's what happens. That's what happens, Thorn. That's what happens.
I didn't. I promise I'm not.
Oh, fair dues. Thank you to Trans for the segment one. We finally made it to the end of the segment one, which was probably about an hour of the segment one segment. And now we're going to do the main discussion topic, which is not, I repeat, not related to any of the topics that was discussed. I had to say in saying now because I always say maybe, maybe not, and then translate. Malk, straight to the point. Don't have to worry. It's different this week. I was like, okay, fair enough. So I don't have to say too much for that. You broke the streak. You broke the streak. Absolutely. So.
Oh, we gotta hydrate. We gotta hydrate. And recap gave a Trito to Zorban. Thank you for giving him that Trito. He likes Tritos.
Oh.
He's not on screen right now because he's in my OBS.
Just in case, I know Reese hasn't done it yet, but I'll do it for Reese in my channel, which he'll probably do.
There we go. I got mine too.
Just in case if Reese does it.
Sprite, bro.
Psychopaths would deny.
What was that recap? Okay. So I'm not the only person that used to do this. I see kids do it all the time with their goldfish and their animal crackers. I work around kids, guys. You forget it. I work around kids. They won't let you do it in Malk's. Okay. Well, next time you do it, we've already got you covered, buddy. But they play with them, and then they pretend like they're the monster eating the goldfish or eating the animal. Or they'll play with the animal crackers and they'll have them fight, and then they'll say, ah, like the one animal cracker is eating the other one, and they'll eat the animal cracker that they ate. So I'm not the only person that does this or did this.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it, I was like, wait a minute, I've seen kids do that recently.
That's mad. That's absolutely.
Well, hi, baby girl. This is Akahime. For those who don't know, this is my little girl, my little fuzzy baby girl.
Aww.
She is the actual star of the stream, so she has her little cameo moments. And she's so beautiful, so it's okay. You're not right. You're so beautiful. Yes, you are. Okay, down, sugar baby. Yep, Akahime. So, Akahime, height. Down, baby. Down. Go play. All right, go. You're good.
It's all good. Reese did the hydrate, so we've already done that, Reese.
We hit it up, Reese. Got you.
And I'm sorry, Thorn, the sound alerts do not work while the podcast is on a different
area. Because we're routing it through the studio. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's why, buddy. That's why Zorban's not on screen, because we're routing it through studio, guys.
Yeah, so if it was my channel live, whenever that will be, back in the day, or back in
I would say you should give him his points back.
I'll
go and try to use GeForce to play. Yeah, go for it, recap. Go for it. I have a GeForce. I have a GeForce graphics card too.
So, like I said, this is the main discussion topic, which is not related to any of the topics that we discussed in the first segment. This is a totally different one. Pardon me. Those burps.
Excuse you, bro.
Yeah, that's after the 7-Up hydrates.
Yeah, the Sprite 2's been getting me.
So the main discussion will be video game to show adaptations. Is The Last of Us show an anomaly, or could more movies come out that actually do the game justice?
Oh, Thorn, how nice of you.
No, that's quite all right, Mark. No need to. Oh, okay. No worries, Chris. No worries, Thorn. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, this is a reference article that from that main discussion was just the ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima? Uh,
Tsushima.
Tsushima. Sorry, it's that T. I don't know. If
Yeah,
it's
it's silent though.
yeah.
Like
Um,
Sunder, like Sundare. It's
Sunday.
silent. Yeah.
So Ghost of.
Tsushima.
Thank you. See, I don't need to say. Movie director believes The Last of Us proved video game adaptations can be done right, and that was an article from MovieWeb.com. I want to say this to you, Trans.
Hmm.
I want you to name a film. Yes, Archie, not a toy, but that's a good answer. Um,
Ghost of Goodyear.
yeah. Um,
That's passive income.
um, can you name me a game that was so good that's not so good when you hear bang at the background?
If I was ghost hunting, I'd be freaked out, but I know that she's playing with her toys, so it's okay.
So, so you play the game. I'm trying to get this finished off. When you play a game and you know that the story mode or the adaptation of it was so successful that they've made the movie like they've done with The Last of Us. Do you
Mm.
think do you think there's one that was so good, whether it's a film or TV, and one that's not so good?
I can tell you one that's not so good off the top of my head.
What's that?
Blood Rain.
Really?
Yeah, that one was horrible. It was a horrible movie. And the game and the players were mad about it. The people who played the game Blood Rain were mad about the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that your ultimate number one hate?
Oh yeah. Every time I think about a movie like that flopped horribly and did terribly, it's always Blood Rain.
Yeah. But one game that you played did well on
The movie
and
was
did
amazing.
well.
Okay, Thorn. Monster Hunter XD. It was so bad. I haven't watched that one. I need to watch it, but I haven't. And the original, there was an original Dungeons and Dragons show that was pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Hitman as well, the Assassin's Creed movie. I have not seen either of those. I should totally watch those.
I personally I heard bad
Oh, an
reviews.
unknown. I didn't know we had an unknown in the chat. Oh shit. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine, Trans. I'm gonna have word with you after the
I collect
stream.
all the unknowns. All of them.
But like I said, I think Hitman had a bit of a mixed review. Same with Assassin's Creed was a mixed review. However, the one that I thought was good that they did really well on, and that's why they did so many of the movie point of view, was Resident Evil.
Yes, but here's the thing: Resident
But
Evil,
the first
and the directors even told you. The directors even said when they were making it, producers and directors even said that Resident Evil was to capture the essence of the game. It was its own story.
yeah, but
They weren't trying to do a direct
no, but it was
adaptation.
still good though. It was
Yeah,
still
it was
good.
still good. It was really good.
But the worst one, and don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it when I was watching it, and I probably still do. But the way that they did the movie of it was, remember Super Mario Brothers?
Oh God, that one.
Yeah, do you remember that one?
Oh,
Don't get me wrong, I
I've
love.
seen clips and I've been like, I can't watch this whole thing. There's just no way I'm gonna be able to sit
I
through a whole movie of this shit.
I watched it a couple of times. Don't get me wrong, you probably think it's the worst one, and I feel bad for Bob Hoskins and John Louisiana, if
It's
that's
not
how you
their
pronounce
fault
it.
that the movie was shit.
No, it's not their fault. It
They're
was
great actors. This is not their fault.
no. They were the ones who were trying to say that even though they were drunk most of the time during the during the film itself. I don't know if that was 100% true or not, but
Uh-huh.
don't get me wrong. When I was young, I absolutely loved it because it was like Super Mario Brothers, different film. But as you get older and you understand the concept, and you're like,
Yeah.
what the hell did I just
What
watch?
was I thinking?
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. It was like it was great that they'd done the live action as well because it was
Agreed,
just
Thor. I think I heard that too, that they would rather you not remember them playing in that. And Recap says Hitman was okay, but Assassins was pretty bad.
yeah. But don't get me wrong, it was like I enjoy it, and this is where it gets weird.
Mhm.
I loved the film, like
Mhm.
because it was different. It was like
Mhm.
different aspects, and I loved how they were going to do the second film. They were
Mm-hmm.
agreed to do the second film, but because the movie was flopped,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't do it. But then there was a comic book,
Mm-hmm.
or there was a comic book edition of what Super Mario Brothers 2 would have been like, and I would have liked to have seen it, but
Mm-hmm.
who knows? Who knows? But
They're doing another one of that, by the way.
yeah, but this is the
I think
cartoon
Chris
version.
Pratt is playing in that.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
should be. No offense. I mean, Chris Pratt, if you ever listen or hear us, you are an amazing actor. Don't get me wrong, you are an amazing person. However, you are not Mario. 100%. The original guy who does Mario from the games should have been in this.
I mean, how old is he now?
I know he's old, but he should still.
I don't know if that would work, bro.
No, but it should be good for like the original. Like I said, Thorn. I was just about to say the first few films of Resident Evil were
Yeah.
really good,
After a
especially
while, it just got boring because it was the same storyline. I mean, I agree that it was it was like in continuation to the previous movie. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But they just kept going and going and going and going and going with it, and I'm like, it's a little much. But it
yeah,
was good. Like the first few, I loved those first few. They were great.
it was exactly the same. It was just same thing over and over again.
Yep.
But the first film was great. It was the way that that was a proper horror, like not gory, but like there was just aspects of the actual Resident Evil type stuff. Oh yeah, Thorn. Oh yeah. Djokovic. Djokovic.
Yeah,
Mila
Mila Jovovich is
Jovovich.
amazing. She's absolutely
It's
amazing.
like mwah, mwah.
She's an amazing actress, just in general.
Absolutely, absolutely.
She played that character so well.
Oh God, yeah.
And
Like
I know a lot of guys had a crush on her, and I get it. But I mean, I liked her from an actress perspective.
yeah, she was
I mean,
amazing.
I understand. I get it, Milk. I 100% get it. Your future ex-wife. I thought you had different future ex-wife, Thorn. You have a couple of those. They're lined up.
That's why I say
He's
bish
got
bash
a list.
bosh.
He's got a list of future ex-wives.
That's why I say bish bash bosh.
I knew
you.
you did. I know you did. We talked about this.
But from that perspective, I mean, there was some good shows. There was some good. I mean, there was some good films. Don't get me wrong.
There have been good ones, but there's been a lot more bad ones. Like the first Sonic, the one that they did recently, the first one they did until they
Yeah,
remade the shit, that was shit.
did
That
you
one
not
had
like it?
massive. No, everybody. I read the reviews. I mean, you could, Thorn. You could just become a Polly and hit him up. That works. Go for it. I support you, man. But no, from everybody was furious about it. Like they said that the graphics were horrible, the story was horrible, and then they did the other one, which was better.
Was
And a lot of people liked it. Why isn't Willy Wonka a killer in DBD? He takes people and doesn't let them leave the entity. He has a background we don't truly trust, and he's just a scary mofo. Dude, send it to Epic and tell them this needs to happen. Like, send out say, I have a suggestion for a killer for you guys. Check
but it
this
wasn't.
idea
He
out.
wasn't a killer though.
But he was creepy as hell in the first one.
Yeah, but
Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka, he was creepy as hell.
yeah, but they were trying out different ways of like.
But he also has this mindset of trial without concern for the consequences.
Okay, all right. Do you remember the scene when they
now
go through
get
the
this
tunnel?
and get this. He could be called the chocolatier. Oh my god! Recap. We've got it. Send it to Epic right now. Tell them take my money, make this happen. Give me credit. That's all I want. I want royalties off of it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
But no, so okay, so here's the thing. All right, and this is one of those things that this is kind of a tyrant, but this is one of those things.
You've just said this is a moment, or this is a
it's a
thing.
little
I've
bit
put up
of a rampage. But let me say what I'm saying here. Like Hammond from another popular movie. I'm a genius. You are, Recap. You are so awesome, bro. You're amazing. So here's the thing. So Willy Wonka was in the pursuit of science and experimentation without the concerns for consequences, right? Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Okay, for those who don't know, I work around kids in my day job. Not even gonna lie. I do. I see kids all day long. I love kids, don't get me wrong. But I have found out that kids are all about the now and not about what could happen. Kids are about the instant gratification and with no concern for the consequences. So,
Okay.
to me, the fact that the original Willy Wonka, he did spare the expense on a big kid. That's fair. The original Willy Wonka is, for me, in a way, a reflection of childhood because he was doing things without concern for consequences, and kids are the same way. They just do. They don't think about what could happen to them. It's like an analogy for childhood.
Yeah. I do
Okay,
agree.
fine. I had this wonderful little philosophic moment, and Nair was like, "Yeah, sure." Jurassic Park was teaching the same lesson. Yes, Thorn, 100%.
Hydrate. Sorry. Hydrate.
Hydrate. I don't have a new one yet. Oh, do I have a new one? I have one 3 minutes ago. I don't have it now. Have y'all seen the video we made Willy Wonka rated R? It's amazing. No, I need to see it.
I think
That'd be amazing.
I mean, personally, as you're talking about Willy Wonka,
He completely misses my philosophy here that I'm taught. Guys, this is what I deal with on a weekly basis. Completely went. He just like, that's interesting. Sure, fine, thank you. I thought we were friends, Malk. You should support my amazing philosophical mind-blown moments.
Okay.
I'm picking on what you putting down. Thank you, Recap. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Recap.
Could you repeat that again, please?
What?
Could you repeat what your mind again with that with Willy Wonka?
With Willy Wonka. Okay, so Willy Wonka. All right.
Sorry, for me because I like to.
Okay, you can analyze it. Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay, so Willy Wonka. All right. Appreciate you too. Thank you so much. All the love, Recap. So Willy Wonka, okay, was experimenting with no concern for consequence, right? He was just trying different things randomly, right? Kids, if you ever spend time around kids regularly, you understand that kids live in the moment and they are about instant gratification. Puppies too, same thing.
Yeah.
They don't think about consequences. So for me, the analogy of Willy Wonka just doing things without thinking about consequences and what could happen, and not even being concerned about them. The original one, for me, is like an analogy for childhood because kids are the same freaking way.
Okay. I do agree.
Thank you.
I do agree.
I just wanted to be acknowledged for my wonderful little mind-blown moment.
But
hearts.
But
have you seen the rated X vid Willy Wonka? No, I think it was Recap was talking about it too earlier.
Yeah. Can I? All right. Here's my thoughts of the Willy Wonka situation.
Okay, and then we'll get back to our topic. So
yeah,
it's like a side little not what that's like.
So I mean,
rampage, but
I know people don't like Gene Wilder with him as the adaptation. I thought he did really well.
I think he did great.
I thought he did a fantastic job as the.
Oh no, Thorne! I have not. It's like knocked Augustus into the river. Justice for
Augustus. But yeah, but from my perspective, I mean, with Willy Wonka and Gene Wilder did a fantastic job. Mm-hmm. Obviously, another story was Roald Dahl, who did the original stories of the books itself. He did not like the Gene Wilder version at all. He never liked it, and I thought because I don't know whether he was just not the right one, not the right part, but you could tell he was this crazy guy who didn't want to. It was like Peter Pan, but like didn't want to grow up. He wanted to carry on with the factory and stay with the kid. Stay with the I know this is a different way, and we'll
No,
go back
no,
to
no.
the
We're
same
we're
path.
on the same we're on the same path. We're going a little bit divergent, but we're on the same journey here. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. The book
So
Willie was an
I mean,
asshole.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He wanted to pass on to someone who was young and gave the
Mhm.
golden ticket and proved to everyone, especially to the kids, who was like, who would you trust this factory to this, to this childhood dream? But then I think what's not scared me the most when I was little, it was just weird how, do you remember the tunnel scene
Yeah,
that I did?
that tunnel, the infamous tunnel scene. What's a
Yeah.
book
I don't know. Yeah.
recap? You know
Um,
what's best about this channel recap? You are 100% welcome to say that because you know
yeah.
what? We are mature content, so you're good.
Mature
We just don't get immature, but we have fun. We have fun for sure.
Mature
Without worries
ladies.
about without concerns about maturity.
Absolutely. I love that tunnel
The tunnel
scene.
scene was good. When you rewatch it, you realize how well he played that.
Do,
Very well.
do you want to know an interesting fact
What?
as well? All the actors except for Gene
Mhm.
Wilder knew. Sorry, all the actors who were in the boat at the
Mhm.
time did not know that this was going to come in. And that whole scene that you saw, was actual first take of the
Oh, it was
scariness.
first take. It was it was him improvising on the spot.
Yeah, Gene Wilder
Love it.
knew. Gene Wilder and the producers knew what was going to happen,
The
but
actors didn't know.
the actors did not know. And then
Yes. Oh, I heard about that. I think you told me about that.
there
Thank
was
God,
like
because
the
I instantly thought,
fears.
shit, I'd messed up when I said that. No, you're good. Recap. You're good.
No, there was fears. There was fears across. Was it a snake? Was it like a spider or something weird?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, keep on rowing.
The
Yeah, it was
rowers
getting
keep on
faster.
rowing.
Yeah, they
Did the same
done.
thing to Johnny too. Nice.
I mean, that was just like I was just like that fair freaking play for doing it in one take. Can you
That
imagine
was
that?
beautifully done. I love how they did that. That's a masterful shot because they did a really good job on it. Like Gene Wilder did a really good job of portraying the uncertainty and
Yeah,
the insanity of what they were doing without thinking about where they were going, right?
yeah,
And so
yeah,
he did a masterful job portraying that scene. I think he did. And I think he did a really good job playing Willy Wonka just in general because Willy Wonka is eccentric anyway. So he's going to be a little off.
yeah.
So it's
I
like, I mean, it's fair.
I will say, no disrespect to Tim Burton, because he did fantastic movies
Baby,
like
don't. Yeah,
he
your
did
tape right
some
here.
fantastic movies like the Batman series and like remember Edward Scissorhands and
Oh
stuff.
gosh, yeah, so good.
But I did not like his version of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I liked it because
I know it
I
was
liked it because
Johnny
I
Depp.
looked at it. No, no, no. I liked it because I looked at it as two different takes on a similar story. And I feel, and I guess as a film student, I kind of got that anyway. But like, it was a different take on the story when the original came out than it was with Johnny Depp's version. I think Johnny Depp still did a really good job playing the character. And I think
Yeah,
it was still a really good movie. I just feel like it was, yeah, he was totally savage, right? I've seen both Willies and the younger one's my favorite. I love it. I love it. But he wow, Thorn. I realized what you said after I said it. But I I had to reread that for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. But no, I realized that as I was watching it, I was like, okay, this is much darker, but it's also a different spin on the story, which
yeah,
I can appreciate that. Because it doesn't have to be the same. It doesn't have to be the same exactly to the T from the original story. It's a different producer, a different director who's getting a different visual of what the story is about, right?
yeah.
Johnny Depp was savage in that one. When Augustus told him he loved his chocolate, he said, "I can tell." Yeah, he did. Wondering if anyone would catch that. Yes, I caught it after I said it, Thorn, but I didn't say the whole thing, so it's okay. We're good.
That's what she said.
I love it. I love it.
but yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. People love
We're
different.
completely off the topic now.
I know.
This has turned into a free-form discussion, and I'm okay with it.
No, no, we'll go back to the main one. But it was just like
Yeah.
different
No,
movies.
that's not
It's
what
like
you said.
it
Hey,
kind of
yo,
feels
bro.
like the books. No, that's not what she said. That's true. But from that perspective, it's like it's still games, still books that turn into the movie type or
You're good,
TV
Thorn.
adaptations of it. But um, I mean, is there any games that you think should have had a movie adaptation right now?
Prototype.
Why?
I think Prototype has really cool visual effects, and
Okay.
like the storyline, the concept of it is just a really cool game. I
Yeah.
really think it would make an awesome movie.
Okay.
I really do. I want to be the god of chaos. Go for
Yeah.
it. Destiny and DBD. Actually, recap, DBD has a movie coming out. We
Bella.
don't know when it's been released. We reported on it a few weeks ago, actually. DBD. Give
And
me the R2D RD R2. Give me the R2 TV show.
oh
That, my friends, what we call word vomit. Or in this case, letter vomit.
no! Oh my god!
I did, and I got it right the next time, Reese. What? Where was I?
I've lost it.
I couldn't even get my words. Holy
R2,
shit.
you know, Trans was trying to do R2D2,
R2D2.
Red Redemption 2.
You guys can clip it. Feel free. I'm okay with it. Trans is stroking someone help her. Trans is struggling out here. One of the best sentences of all time. I love it.
Oh, it was just
R2 TV show.
not
Got you, Bella.
not R2D2. That type stuff.
As soon as I started singing, I realized it was wrong.
Can you give me the R2D2 TV show, please, without C3PO or without that?
My face hurts from laughing so much.
I heard cough. Recap. That is spot on. Those were the exact words. If you did that in the
factual evidence, that's what it was. 100% documented.
Bella just come in out of nowhere.
Bella threw me off.
Bella put normal words in, and then all of a sudden it was like I
don't know what happened with my brain, guys. It melted for a second.
Give me the R2, no, R. Why, thank you. No worries.
My brain just went. They're doing that one too. Ghost of Tsushima is actually coming out with a movie. We were just talking about that.
Are we about
you
to?
guys, we on it, y'all. We on it. Pepsi, welcome in. Bella, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. All love to you guys. Y'all are amazing.
Are you sure you're on it?
Turn me into a demon.
Spot on. Spot on, Thorn. Spot on. And I think Trans is about to.
I'm still trying to replay it in my head. Like, what the hell happened there?
Give me the R2. No shit. RDD. No, close.
Stopped. Her internet must have sorted out her brain for a second. I was trying to reconnect.
No recap. There was bits where she'll think of something, she laughs it out, and then we find out what is going on. And like, you okay?
I don't know where that came from. I don't know.
It's not the Big Fudge saga all over again.
No.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima, but yes, Ghost of Tsushima, Pepsi. What we're talking about is that they're wanting to make that into a TV show. not a TV show, but a movie. And we're talking about how the movie director said that The Last of Us has proven that video game adaptations can be done right. So
Yeah.
I do have low latency. Thorne's right, 100%. Not even kidding. Just saying. Must have got tased. We're still stuck on this.
Oh, I can't laugh. I can't.
Honestly, guys, I really don't know what happened to me for a second there. Like replaying it in my head, the memory of it, it's almost like my brain like skipped out for a second. Like it, that static when something doesn't come through properly. That's what happened to my brain.
Oh, I'm nearly about to cry.
I started saying something and that's not right, and it's like.
I'm gonna get cramp in a minute if I don't
mental
watch it.
Shutdown. Yes, I love mental shutdown.
Oh.
My brain's like, we can't handle this. We can't think right now.
Yeah. Oh. There we go.
Sperm, that's what that sounds like. Holy shit.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, the Ghost.
This is what happens when your PC gets a virus, guys. Yes.
Yeah.
Recap. That's true. 100%.
That's the start of it all.
I don't know where mine came from, but yeah, that's true. Seriously, somebody can go back and clip that. I'm okay with it. That was a great moment. That's going on the highlight reel for sure.
It was. You need to put that on. You need to put that on as quickly as possible.
Get the clip. I'll put it on a highlight reel with some other stuff that we got.
But can I? Okay, so there's other films like Dead by Daylight.
Yep, that's coming out.
Are they okay? I think we mentioned about this like a few weeks ago.
We reported it literally like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was going to say we reported it like 3 weeks ago.
Bro.
Yeah, sorry.
They were talking about how they're working with a company to try and give it the atmosphere, and they're talking about how we were discussing whether or not they would be able to use any of the characters, and we said that we probably couldn't. Maybe it would have been with the episode with Goya, maybe. But we were talking about how they would have to get the licensing if they were going to use the characters. Ghost of Tsushima is a pretty underrated game. I don't think it's talked about enough. It being a PS exclusive probably has something to do with it. Yeah, it was with Goya's episode. See, Goya remembers.
I'm sorry.
Guys, don't worry about Malk. He slept since then. It's okay.
Thanks.
He had to do a full shutdown. It's okay.
R2D2. There we go. Sorry, R2D2.
I'm not gonna live that down either.
No,
I'm okay with it.
I'm still calling you Big Fudge. Anyway,
do not call me that, please.
I am calling you that.
I'm calling you that.
I'm calling you that. No recaps says, can't wait to hear the killer get rushed, and someone say we have to get out before it's too late, and we'll be dead by daylight. Oh,
can't wait to hear the killer get Jen rushed, and someone say we have to get out before it's light, or we'll be dead by daylight. Yes, recap 100%. I was making sure that it was the right thing. Said it again. R2D2 tongue twister.
RDR2D2. RDR2D2.
No. Yeah. No, Thorn. No. That is not true. Not fair. Not true.
Not fair on that. So, from your perspective, is there any other games that you would think that would be cool to see?
I don't know. Brain.exe. Yeah, I say that all the time. Recap. Trance.exe has stopped working. I say that all the time. Literally, you'll hear it. Deus Ex. I was going to say Deus Ex is another one that's a really good storyline, and I think it would make a really good movie as well. And it's very futuristic, so it could be a really cool CGI movie. I think it would be epic for the effects and things. Mass Effect trilogy as movies. That's a cool one too, Bella. It's a good suggestion. I don't know. I think the Persona series would probably be good too. Since the story is pretty good on that one, and I like that one. I mean, it'd make a great anime because it's already anime style cinematics, so it wouldn't take much to adapt it really. For Trance Not Found, the Fortnite movie, they can hit the Gwitty.
Oh my god!
There is one, Goya. You need to share that link for me. I want to find it. I want to watch it.
Can you imagine if they did a Fortnite movie where they're going to an island and there's a bus they have to jump off, on there, and then have to shoot
Nice.
them.
Thanks, Goya. Share with me, please. I want to see them. Bella says it would make a great anime too. Too bad the Persona 5 anime sucks. They should redo it in a better and make it better, really, and make it much better. Diablo, maybe that'd be a cool high fantasy. I think, yeah. Decent anime adaptation, though. I heard the P3 movies were good. Nice.
Fallout.
Fallout would be a good one. That'd be a good one too.
How it all
That'd be
began.
really cool.
How it all
How it
began.
all began.
Yeah.
Ooh, if we get a Fallout movie, which is like the origins of
That'll be good.
of the buildings and stuff, and then what happened up to that point, what happened to the first Fallout.
Yeah.
Detroit Become Human. That's a pretty cool game too. Yeah, we talked about that here before. Pretty much interactive movie already. Cyberpunk 2077 movie. Now that's been updated and it looks a lot better. Yes. Call it War Never Changes. 100%. Thorn. I love it. That would be a really cool movie. Fallout. War Never Changes. That's a really cool title. But you got some marketing, man.
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned Tomb Raider. That the very first.
Tomb Raider would be good too. But I think there was a Tomb Raider movie, wasn't there?
Yeah, it's Angelina Jolie.
I didn't watch it though.
Oh, why didn't you not watch it?
Boyfriend says I didn't miss anything, so I won't trust his judgment on this. I won't trust his judgment on this.
But it was just some good aspects as well.
But yes, I mean, there's a lot of really cool games. Any game that has like some sort of story-driven playthrough would make an amazing movie. I think Elder Scrolls series would make an amazing show.
Yeah.
There's 2 different Tomb Raider movies, the old one and the newer one. Yep, Goya. I know. I've heard about that.
Yeah, but I haven't watched the newer version that they did. I heard some bad reviews about it, but great aspect. Yeah.
I love it, Thorn.
There we go. Great.
Take go milk. Outlast movie would slap. Nice. Jedi Fallen Order. We got some really good suggestions in chat. Oh my god.
I'm surprised.
You guys got some killer suggestions for movies. Y'all are way better at this than I am.
Metal Gear Solid.
Who wants to be the guest for the night? Come on.
Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid.
Duke Nukem. Boyfriend says Duke Nukem.
Or Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid, yeah, that's a good one.
Now
there's a lot of amazing movies that amazing games that Far Cry would be really good. Like there's a lot of amazing games that would turn into good movies if they're done properly. It does have a movie? He says there has a movie already. Another Warcraft movie. I haven't seen the original, so I don't know what that one was like.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think what else.
I'm all about this, y'all. I love these suggestions. Y'all are killing it. I'm all about it.
I know they did Street Fighter, and that was bad back in the 90s when they
BioShock, Atomic Heart with a 6-hour sex scene.
BioShock, I would love, and I will say again, I would love to see that in a movie adaptation.
Yeah.
Can you imagine it in live action though?
I think Fallout could be the new Resident Evil if they did it properly. I really think they could make a lot of movies out of it if they did it properly. They could always make the enemies bigger and stronger, or do sections from the games or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think it would be great if they did it right. There's a story left to be told from that lore. Which one? Warcraft? Yeah, 100%.
I'm trying to think what else.
There's a bunch of really good ones.
Crash Bandicoot.
Here's the question, though. Here's the thing. Could they be done justice? That's the big question. Final Fantasy movies. I know they have Final Fantasy type negative, I think it was. That one was good from what I heard. The other ones would be great.
They did another one, Final Fantasy, it was like a proper, real good film. It was the way that they did it. It was, I don't know if it was like the prequel to everything. No recap says, dude, a Fallout movie would slap, and the Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, that'll be good. Can you imagine if?
That's pretty awesome.
Can you imagine if, like, one night at Freddy's, 2 nights, it's like part 2, part 3.
Yeah.
Three Nights at Freddy's, and
I
then
prefer games to have shows rather than movies. Games usually have a story too long to tell in a maximum of a 3-hour movie. Good point, Bella. And Red Dead Redemption 2 is a good suggestion of that. That one's got a great storyline that would make an amazing Western show, I think. I think
yeah,
that would be awesome. I'm with you on that 100%.
yeah.
There was an FNAF kind of one with Nicolas Cage. FNAF? Which one?
What's that? Sorry.
Dead Space movie. I mean,
Ooh, that'll be good
with
one.
them releasing the new one, the remake, it could be in the works. Willy's Wonderland is the name.
Oh no.
It would be like One Night in Bangkok from the Talking Heads. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Okay, there we go. Five Nights. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat. We appreciate y'all.
Okay.
We were so not familiar with the shorthands of the games. Thank y'all.
It's just because we're old age. Can't remember the initials. Old age. Sorry.
Excuse you. Well, I mean, okay, you can say that because I'm older than you. So
yeah, that's why. That's why my cough.
I'm about to say, wait a minute now. So, guys, I'm older than Malk. So whenever Malk calls himself old, I'm like, what are you calling me? A dinosaur?
I'll never call you a dinosaur.
Sure, you won't.
Excuse
you both.
Both. Absolutely.
That's true. Thorn is older than me.
I mean,
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Man, just got younger. Come on now.
Yeah. And Malk.
Well, if you're older than me, you're definitely older than Malk. So that's fair. Dinosaur's too young.
What does that make me? What does that make me?
I love how you guys give us relentless teasing. It's so amazing. I love it.
Oh.
Thank y'all.
I would love to see Crash Bandicoot, what they did with the Sonic and all the other stuff as well, into a movie.
I think Crash can make a really cool CGI movie.
Or
even a straight animated
Spyro
too. Definitely younger than y'all, yo. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how old you are, recap, so. You're a demigod. Then I'm a demigod, Bella.
Yeah. Thorn's on top. Thorn's on the ball itself.
He's usually on point. He's usually on point with the witty comebacks.
I mean, he said something wrong, and it would have been out of context. So I have to try and keep it quiet itself. So, Medieval. Remember Medieval?
I don't.
The skeleton guy, PS1.
No, I don't remember.
You do not remember Medieval at all?
Oh. Elden Ring show where they follow the player till they become the Elden Lord. Ooh, that would be cool. That'd be pretty freaking cool.
I'm trying to think what else.
I just watched John play Ghostwire Tokyo. That would make a cool movie too.
Oh, really?
That was an amazing game.
Okay.
It was short, but it was good.
Was it good?
Like he finished it. He did it in like 2 or 3 hour streams, and he finished it in like a week and a half. Seriously, like week and a half, 2 weeks. But yeah, that would be an amazing movie because that one already has very movie-like aspects to it. Cyberpunk movie. I mean, there's anime already. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Bill. That was a suggestion that everybody had. That was pretty good. No, but Ghostwire Tokyo would make a really good movie, I think. Or even a show if you want to do it that way, like a continuation where he's constantly having to fight the evils until he builds up to the big evil. That would be epic.
Okay.
I really think it'd be good. Hey, who else here has played Ghostwire Tokyo? What do you guys think about that game? Do you guys agree with me? Think it'd be good?
I never played it, so I can't really comment.
It should be like an Asian drama or something.
Yeah. Ready.
The movie. I'd watch the shit out of that. Which one? Rocket League movie about a rising star. That'd be cool. Recap. I have it. It would be interesting. Yeah, it would be a pretty cool Asian drama or movie. It'd be great. Like the story is beautiful. It's amazing.
I thought Goya was answering that question. I thought, yes, I've got Trance the movie as well.
The movie. Which movie? Which movie?
The Trance. You the
Trance
movie?
The movie. Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't that special, y'all.
Another one I would like to see is Driver or Mafia.
Ghostwire Tokyo, but it's a K-drama with a love triangle between the 3 ultra attractive main characters. That would freaking be awesome, Bella. That would be amazing. I would watch the shit out of that. Visage movie would be terrifying. Hell yeah. F-Zero Falcon Punch. Nice. I love it.
God, yeah.
Got some good suggestions, man. You guys, we're going to put a petition up and we're going to get everybody's suggestions and we're going to put it on a piece of paper and we're going to send it out to companies. Here, you need ideas for new movies? Here you go. Do them justice or we'll hunt you down.
I would love if they did Grand Theft Auto, Vice City.
That would be cool. We need a Mario movie, y'all, now.
Yeah. I think I mentioned Mafia. Remember Mafia?
Mafia, yeah, you mentioned that one.
So that one. Time Splitters.
Yukaisa would be a cool movie. That'd be a cool movie. Next month, Phasmophobes, a Subnautica movie. Phasmophobes would be interesting, like an interesting show about ghost hunters that go to different locations. I think that'd be a cool show. I mean, we have paranormal investigators who do shows, but I mean, like a show that is based off of Phasmophobia information, I think would be cool.
Yeah.
For the movie commercial for Fallout, just play the intro from Fallout 4. Subnautica movie, nice. I haven't played all the way through Subnautica recap. Thorn wanted me to play with him. I played a little bit, but I wasn't really big on it. So, that was what it was. Yakuza. I was saying. I said Yukaisa. What the hell? Yakuza. They did a movie, maybe another one. Maybe. I don't know what the Yakuza movie was like. I think that'd be a cool one. Or you can do a show about it. That'd be cool too. Like, there's a lot of really good games that could be turned into awesome, epic, beautiful movies and shows that we could, War never to be changing some Fallout voiceover actor. Yeah, Thorn was saying that if you do a Fallout movie, call it War Never Changes. Like, call it Fallout War Never Changes. And I was saying it could be about the origins, about the first Fallout, what happened on the first Fallout with the first shelter.
Yeah.
Y'all will play Evolve. That'd be awesome. Trance, me and you need to play art together. Good point, Thorn. I know, you're right. I need to play a lot of games I ain't played. Sorry, I spent 5.5 hours plus on Persona 5 the other night, so. It's called Like a Dragon, which is what it's called in Japan. They started calling the names Like a Dragon when the 7th game hit. Nice, Goya. Nice.
I reckon Time Splitters. Here's that one. Time Splitters.
I haven't played it, but I could see it.
Yeah, you could.
I'm familiar with it. I just haven't played it. Ark's Lore would be a good movie. Ark's Lore would be a good show.
Halo,
yes. They got the Halo movie coming out.
Gears
Dino
of War.
Crisis, nice,
Gears
guys.
of War.
Gears of War. I love it. I love these suggestions, guys. These are some amazing suggestions. So on that note, with all these amazing suggestions that we have here, and I'm going to kind of take the reins for just a minute. So what would we expect to see in what would be a good game to show or game to movie adaptation? There have been some Halo short movies like Unto Dawn, Fatal Frame, maybe Dragon Age. Yeah, Dragon Age would make a good movie, I think, too, Bella. Good high fantasy, I think. So what are some good game to screen? What would make a movie good? What would something that we would want to see that would make it good to us for a game to screen, game to movie, game to TV adaptation? Ark's Lore would be a great movie. You're right. I think it'd be a good show, though. That also depends on the writers. Good point, Goya. 100%.
I think there should be like origin stories. You know, like how the Joker was done on DC with Joaquin Phoenix. He was a great actor and deserved the Oscar at the time. I think they need more of them, like more origins, just to see what happens from that perspective. But could be different. So, I mean, it just depends. There's like loads. Yeah, it just all depends on the Royal Score here. You're absolutely right. Dragon Age.
Good point. Dragon Age would be cool, yeah.
Not staying too far from the game story if it's explicitly an adaptation.
And I think that's part of what makes Last of Us so successful is that they stayed close to the game's story. Ark Survival Evolved, just to make sure we're on the same page. I know which one you're talking about, Thorn. I know which one you're talking about, buddy.
Okay, here's a question for you. If a game comes out like Uncharted or a game that you liked that was a massive series, I know all the fans would love to see the same things over and over again. But would you have liked to see a different concept, though, of where the direction was going to go if they made a fourth one, if it makes sense?
Of what? Fourth of what?
Any film. So, like,
Any film?
if they did like a trilogy and then they said, no, that's it, but then
That's that's a tricky question though, Malk, because the best movie franchises and and stuff like that, well, movie franchises especially, come in threes.
yes.
So if you go past that third movie, then you're like, it starts to become droning unless they change it up, unless they make it where it's something new and fresh added to it. I feel like up to that point, it's just kind of like, if you go past that third movie, it becomes, I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to think of the word. Becomes, I don't know. It becomes too much if you're not changing the formula. Like if you're going with the same formula, then it's really just straight up like, okay, this is the same shit 4 times in a row. Let's go. But if you
Yeah,
change the formula and you add new variables to it, I think that makes a big difference. Like even if you change the storyline, is a good point, but I mean, if you're doing like an adaptation where you're doing trilogy and you're going further in, like if there's multiple games, maybe you can take a different aspect from that game. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Doing a 180 after the main story's been told and trying something new only works if it's advertised as separate but in the same world and actually good compared to the established stories. Yes, if it's in the same metaverse, then maybe. And no, I don't follow Ark's lore, but I'm saying that Ark, the game itself, Ark Survival Evolved, from what
Yeah,
I've played of it, has some pretty cool shit in it. I think it'd make a great show.
fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, there's loads I could think of, but at the moment, my head's like gone
Yeah.
afterwards, to be honest. So,
Oh, it is.
uh,
It is midnight for you, bro.
well, it's 11:06.
That's 11. It's 11. You're getting close to midnight.
Yeah. Um, Another one I would like to see is Driver. Driver,
Driver? You mentioned that before when we talked about game adaptations. You said Driver would be a cool one, you think?
because I would like to see how Tanner started it all off. Was it like what we did with the adaptation of the
Down,
game?
down, down, down.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but also, do you think the TV show? Sorry, do you think the games that were done in trilogies? Do you think they should be going uh directly to that top end stuff, or do you think that might be different effects of from the way that what's the word I'm after? The way that the concept is,
Mm-hmm.
it's I'm hoping that they don't mess it up, to be fair. I
Yeah.
just hope they don't mess it up. But Bella says, like I heard Mass Effect Andromeda would be good as a standalone, but but it just isn't because of the comparison to the trilogy. Oh,
Yeah.
that was it.
Standalone movies, yeah. If you're doing a one, like you said, if you're doing a 180 of the main story and trying something totally new, only works if it's in the same universe but not portrayed as the same story.
I think, yeah, I think it's just the way that. Do you prefer the TV? Do you prefer the games to go to TV shows first and then movies, or do you think they should go to movies and then
There are
TV?
some games that I think would make better TV shows, and there are some games I think would make better movies.
Can you name them, or you start keeping it
For
tight?
example, Ghostwire Tokyo, I think would work as either. I think Ghostwire Tokyo would be a great standalone movie by
Yeah,
itself. And I think because the storyline is beautiful and amazing and it's gorgeous, and the game itself is fairly short compared to other games, right?
yeah,
You can go back and find all the things and do the collections, but as far as the main storyline, it's fairly short. So I feel like that would make a good movie. And if you
yeah,
wanted to do as a TV show, then you do the first season along the lines of the actual game, right? You have 8 to 10 episodes to make it the same as the game, right? Or follow closely to the
yeah,
storyline. But after that, you could do continuations. Like if something happens and something comes back and you have to fight something else that's trying to threaten the world or whatever. And I feel like that is how it make a good show. Now, that's my take on it. There are other movies like Elder Scrolls that I think would make better shows, not
Yeah.
movies. There's other games I think like Elder Scrolls make better shows because they have more of a elongated lore and storyline to their games that just lends itself better to a TV show.
Yeah.
Far Cry 5 just got upscaled to 60 FPS and 1080 res. Let's go! Nice recap. That's amazing. I'm all about it, bro.
Mario Kart.
Watch your head.
Mario Kart. The
Could be a
early
good show.
days.
Could be a good
Could be a
show.
good show. Could be a good show. Like, can you imagine in the N64, they went to the N64 version and they went Rainbow Road. God, it was like 5 minutes per lap. Ridiculous. Or 10 minutes per lap.
So, I mean, I agree with the chat that staying close to the storyline would make it a good show. That's one of the biggest fusses about a lot of movies that come from games or a lot of shows that come from games if they don't stay close to the storyline. And I am all for taking a different creative perspective. I'm all about that. But if you claim that you're a game, the movie of a game or the movie of a show of a game, and you don't stay to the storyline or you change aspects of it just because you think it would fit better, then I think that in itself lends itself to not being very successful because the fans are going to be outraged. And people who've never played the game may be cool with it, but like people who have played the game who are excited about the adaptation would be like, what the shit is this? Why'd you change your shit? You know, I mean, they would be upset about it. It's like Wheel of Time. I mentioned before, guys, I'm a big fan of Wheel of Time series, and the Wheel of Time Prime show came out, right? Season 1 stayed fairly close in storyline to the book, right? But season 2 is going to be different because they made changes that were not in the books. And I understand that there are some things you have to adapt for screen. I get that.
Yeah.
But you can do it in a way where you're not completely going way over here left field to try and come way back over here to right field. No. Don't do that because then you're throwing something completely different in the show.
Well,
and that's going to piss people off.
Yeah, that's absolutely would happen.
Do I need to blow air horn in your ears, Mount? Because I will. You like your
No,
falling asleep, bro.
no, it's fine. It's all good. I feel sorry for myself on that one, to be fair. I'm so sorry.
I'm boring him, guys. I'm boring him.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Don't
just
do what the Halo TV show did. Good point, Bella. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard some bullshit.
Do it, Bet.
Do it, Bet. I need to find an air horn. I can probably find something that'd be loud, though. I'm sure I could.
That's what she
Plenty
said.
of shit around here.
That's what she said as well.
I need sound alerts, guys.
No, it won't
sound
work.
Alert. Wake Malk up.
Oh,
I need to do like a reward or something. A bitty reward or something. Wake Malk up.
No, absolutely
Kind of
not.
like Jordan has a sound alerts. I really need one. Anyone else remember when Malk said this stream would be shorter than usual? I said it probably would be.
Yeah, that's what.
But we're discussing, and we're in the middle of our discussion. We'll tail it up here in a minute. We'll wrap it up. I don't want Malk being up too late. You know, he is old after all.
Yeah.
You really do. So when you play Phasmo, we can scare you.
That's true.
That's true. Recap, because I was telling Jordan that she was playing Phasmophobia last night, and she kept getting scared by her sound alerts. So everybody kept hitting the shit. And I told her, I said, "It's okay, Jordan. It would have gotten me too." Because the timing, y'all's timing was impeccable last night on those sound alerts. That was great.
No way. Do you think? Last bit now. Do you think there'll be more concepts?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because the reason why, first off, Last of Us has been successful. So a lot of production companies have steered away. We learned how to predict the delay on them. Nice recap. That was great. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, man. Last of Us has been successful. So because production companies have steered away from those type of adaptations because of the backlash of so many of the old movies. They're like, okay, we're not touching a game adaptation. We're not doing it. We're not going to try it. But now that The Last of Us has been successful, like, okay, well, maybe we can make this shit happen. So they're going to actually try and going forward, they're probably going to try and follow a similar formula to how Last of Us did it, where they were close to the storyline, how they did it well. They made it cinematic and beautiful, but also at the same time, they made it where it was screen worthy. So people are going to try it now that something's been successful. Because if you think about it, that's how it always goes. Someone makes something happen that is said, this is impossible. You can't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't touch it. And they're like, I'm going to fucking do it. So they go and they do it and they're successful at like, he did it. She did it. What the hell? We can do it too. And they're going to try and jump on the bandwagon. So,
but that'll be delay.
I think that's why we've had so many movie release announcements lately in the last month or so, because of The Last of Us.
I think it's good for Last of Us. It's good for the main company as well.
Yeah.
But it's very difficult because it's like with cinema, you have to be absolutely certain that that's going to happen, and you have to be absolutely certain that it is the right way to do it. Yep. If not, tough shit, basically.
Yeah.
Do you think? Do you think there's been many disappointing game to screen adaptations in the last couple of decades? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%.
No
100%. Not even hesitating. There's been a lot of disappointing ones, and now that there's a successful one, people are going to try it again.
Do you think personally that the companies see them as like failures in the past, and they're like, well, we can't do it like this because that's shit. We can't do this because it's.
I like to believe so. I like to believe they see the failure movies and they say, okay, this didn't work. So I like to believe that they learned from that. I say, okay, they tried to do this story, or they tried to adapt it in this way, and it didn't work for them. So what can we do to make it work? I like to believe that. However, of course, that's my optimistic beliefs there. I would like to believe they do. I can't vouch that they do or don't. I hope that they do. But we all know there's people who are like, we're going to try a different way. We're going to go, instead of going way out in left field over here, we're going to still go left field, but we're going to come in a little bit. And, they still want to do something completely off the wall, but they want to do it differently than the last company did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Do you feel like...
What do you guys think? Feel free to interject your opinions.
Yeah.
Guys. Y'all are more than welcome to bring your opinions to the table. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Just tell us if we're wrong. Tell us off.
Tell us if y'all think we're on the same path, or y'all feel the same way, or what y'all think.
I mean, with the technology that we've got now, there should be no failures. There should be no...
You think so? You think so?
There should be no excuses, but this is why I loved Mario back in the 90s with that film, even though people hated it. And that's why I was like that greatness, because you had no internet, or it was slowly building the internet with the AOL, which is your vocabulary earlier on today, trans.
I think that as more technology has come out, it's made people get more ambitious, and sometimes ambition is not a good thing.
But with The Last of Us was one of a few. So like out of 100, I would expect at least 10 good.
You'd think content. The percentage would be higher.
No. To be honest, that's the lowest I would think. That
yeah.
There you go. They've done really well, but the rest are either moderate or damn right shit.
So really. It's a good question. It brings the question to the table. Why is that? They have the technology to make crazy special effects happen. They do it in video games all the time. Sometimes they don't want to do CGI, or they want to do practical. So they try and do a practical effect on something that should be CGI'd, or they do a CGI and it's a shit CGI. So like, you'd think that the level should be the same. You would think that. I feel like it should. I feel like more companies should be able to tap into similar technologies to what the games are using, so that when they have scenes with crazy, amazing special effects that are shown in the game, they can make a very close proximity to what it is in the game. I'm CGI. I don't even exist. I'm a bot. I love it, Recap. I highly doubt that because you're a very intelligent bot, so you must be a very high-level AI bot.
Gotta be.
Big brain
Got to
thinking
be.
there.
But from that perspective, I think we might see a few shocks along the way because there may be some that will appear underneath in the middle and they will be gobsmacked with the time that I did. And then if I get
You
even
mean by
quicker,
Elon?
and that'll be it, gone, pretty much.
They should make a show where fake creatures coincide with humans in Victorian England. That would be cool. I'd watch it, bro. Totally. I
In
would.
Maine,
If you say there's something fey in it, I'm there.
in, I'm
I love
made
fey lore.
and made by Elon, if that's how you pronounce
Made
it.
by Elon.
Elon.
Elon Musk.
Oh, fair dues, fair dues. Right, have you got any more about this discussion? That are you happy with to
No,
go
I
through?
think we had a lot of good conversation here. We had some good points. We talked about this for like an hour. That's great. Called Carnival Row. Ha! That's right. You're right. How scary y'all think the Dredge would be in the DBD movie? I don't know. I haven't seen the Dredge played on Jordan streams, so I think the Dredge. I don't know what it would look like in the movie. We'd have to see. But practical or CGI effects would have to see how those work out. I'm interested in how the DVD movie is going to come out. I really am. Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm gonna take over this because you look like you're about to fall asleep, buddy.
I
love Carnival
sorry.
Road too. You're right. It's a
I
good
don't
show.
know what
I
it
haven't seen the
is.
second season yet. I'm going to.
I'm so sorry.
Malk's just like spacing out over here, bro. I completely stopped working earlier, and Malk's just spacing out.
I'm so
Okay,
sorry. I
so
feel
I'm gonna
bad
take
with
over.
the
I'm gonna
podcast.
take over this last section, y'all. So, especially for our new viewers, especially for people who haven't been here before, including Recap and anybody else who might be hanging out there, this is our Ask Us Anything segment, where you, as the viewers, can ask us anything within reason. And you can say that you want it to be towards me, Trance, or towards Malk. You can just tag it. If you don't tag it, we'll expect this for both of us. If you say both, we'll also know that it's both of us. Oh my God, third season's amazing. We should watch it. I know there's not going to be a new one, so you're good on that one. Wake up! This is a recap.
Oh, are you
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
So this is the Ask Us Anything session where you guys get to take the reins and ask me or Malk anything you would like to know about us as streamers, as people, as interests, or just random bullshit. We're okay with it.
Random bullshit. And I've got a question from Reese to me. Are you tired? I will be honest. The last few weeks, I will be honest, and I feel bad with the podcast going on. It's just
he's trying, guys. He's trying really hard.
I'm trying. I'm trying to perk something up to like try and wake myself up. But yeah,
it's sugar, just buddy.
It's just
or caffeine.
Yeah. I need the. Yeah, no worries, Reese. Thank you so much.
Big hugs. I love it.
Thank you very much for that.
You guys can give hugs to each other too. You can give hugs to us. You can give hugs to each other. Go for
it. Yeah. So that's the honest truth. I'm so sorry. I feel really unprofessional from my side with the sleep, but like I said,
vibes and caffeine. I love it, Bella. That's my life, bro.
So, but that's the honest truth, Reese. I'm so sorry. But like I said, I'm really am myself and Trans are definitely enjoying the podcast and trying to elaborate and make it even more of a free form discussion this episode itself. So it's been really good, to be fair.
We should have another episode where we have a free form discussion. I'll have to write that up.
So we wait and see. Bella says, Trans, how's Persona 5 so far?
I fucking love it. I'm not even gonna lie. I was just saying I spent like hours in it a couple nights ago. I didn't go to sleep till 5:30 in the morning. I was playing it for hours, bro. Seriously. I love that game. I think the storyline's amazing. I think the beautiful graphics are amazing. I think the world is beautiful and immersive, and just the characters are so funny and cute and hilarious, and they've got really cute one-liners, and I'm all about it. And I love that game. Now, I will disclaimer here. I am just going into the actual, I did the calling card for the first full infiltration. So I'm still really early on in the game. I haven't got to any other palaces. This is the first one I've done. So I am stoked to say that the first time I played it, I spent hours on it, and then a couple nights ago, I didn't go to sleep till 5:30 because I was playing it for so many hours, and I was just all in, like all in. It's good. It's really really good, top notch. I freaking love it. Not even
You've
gonna lie,
used my
that's just
words.
amazing.
Used my words. Oh my
Top
god.
notch?
Top
Yeah, I did.
notch. Top notch. Bish
Down,
bash
baby.
bosh.
You're not getting cookie. Down.
Oh, poor
She wants the butter
Akim.
cookie. She can't have it.
Oh, poor Akim.
It's got preservatives in it.
Fair enough. Thorn, I think Thorn's asking you the question with this. What's going on in your D&D top banger? Absolutely.
So, guys,
What's going on in your D&D game right now?
let me finish my cookie first.
Trance. Thorn has asked a question to you. What is going on in your D&D? Again, I'm just going to say this again. What is going on with your
Sorry, guys, I'm
D&D?
trying to slam that cookie down and my mouth got a little dry.
That's what she said. Sorry, I can't stop saying it.
Wow, Milk.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't help it. I can't help it. It's
Okay,
just
so
a habit. So what's going on in your
for those who don't know, I do a Monday night D&D game that I stream on Twitch, so you can watch every episode. You can also watch it on my YouTube and on my Patreon. I have it all there too. However, what's happening on my D&D? Currently, the party has made it back to the capital finally. They were in the middle of a dinner when castle representatives came to the house of the Venture's house, and because they were going to discuss business, but they made it into a big formal event. So everybody in the party is all dressed up, and they've gotten to meet a couple people from the castle, very important people. They had some crazy things happening before that. They had some earthquakes that came out of nowhere. Crazy weather's been happening. And it's starting to really pick up, guys. It's starting to really get good. Storyline's starting to really come to a nice culmination, a beautiful culmination so far. And but they're in the middle. We didn't have a game this last week, but we will have a game come Monday. And we'll be picking up in that game at the end of dinner at the get-together. Because what happened at the household is they had social time. Then they had dinner time, in which Ventress found it to be hilarious to bring his newly trained wyvern into the building and scare the shit out of the nobles in there. That was his decision. And they had dinner time, and now they're getting ready to go into discussion after dinner, and that's where we're going to pick up on Monday. So if you guys want to be there with us, feel free to join us on Monday. We would love to have you in the chat. It happens at 4 p.m. Central Time on Monday nights, usually. Maybe 5, depends on the day. We'll see how it goes. And I think this week we might be a little bit behind because there's some people got some conflicts of interest and they're not sure when they're going to get home. But it's doing really good. Everybody's doing well. We're having a great time. Whisper just found out she had a brother, and she's been talking to him, and he's getting ready to get sent off to his job with Venture's household in a different place, a different location. Yeah. And so he's spending his time with her. She also convinced the blacksmith to come out and have a dinner with her at the social gathering.
Okay.
So she got herself a date for the night. So got that coming. And this will be fun. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. And you guys are more than welcome to join me every Monday with that. We try and do it every Monday. There's been a couple weeks we've had to push off because of personal conflicts or because timing conflicts or whatever. But if you're into storyline games, it's my homebrew. So it's my story, my game, my characters, my people in this world, and my world. So feel free to join us. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We're getting ready to get into the real nitty gritty, the meat and potato shit. Because they're getting ready to go into the discussion about what's been going on in the world. All the crazy freaking events they've been dealing with up to this point. They're going to be relaying it to the head of the castle guard. And the head of the military watch. So it's going to be fun. And along with some other very intriguing characters. One of which may have a connection to someone. So, but you'll have to watch to find out.
Oh.
Those whisper wounds are still fresh. Oh, sorry, Thorn.
So, I think it was Reese. Reese said you could make it as an alternative to the interview if there was no guest. I don't know if that's what he means before the
That's
D&D.
a good point. That's a very good point. You're right. Yeah, D&D, what's going on? Like we did with DTA updates. It'd be D&D
Yeah.
updates.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So D&D updates. That could be soon. That could be
Bella
soon.
said you sound just like me about personify my rambling and saying how amazing it is. Top banging. What on earth is going on in D&D? So I did tell you. I did tell you guys what was happening with that. So and pay attention to the blue-haired boy in P5. I will look for him. He'll appear soon. Thoughts on the first villain in P5, Trance? I hated that dick.
That's a great answer.
As soon as information started to unravel about him, and I started to put 2 and 2 together about what the game was talking about, I was like, "This mofo gotta die." It was a oh shit! It was a goodbye Earl moment.
It was a
goodbye Earl moment, and those who know that song, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I am excited to jump into this place and take this asshole down. I cannot wait. I am so stoked.
Trance.exe was stuck in a time loop.
We were loading. It was happening.
Yeah, we were loading.
It was getting there.
and then Trance really F-bombed everyone by saying the first villain was F-bomb moments.
Yeah. He's an asshole, man.
Oh.
And he tries to play himself off as this nice dude. Hell nah, bro. And the people know. Nah. This mofo gotta die. There's a P5 mobile game coming out soon. We were talking about that earlier, Pepsi. That was one of our articles today.
That was one of the articles. Where was you, Pepsi? Where was you?
A little late. That's okay.
Where was you, Pepsi? Though that's the main question. Where was you?
But no. He going down for sure. I cannot wait. I am all with Ryoju. I think it's his name.
You said Reese.
I think it was Ryoju. I think his name. Ryuji. I'm all with Ryuji on this one. I'm like, dude, he gotta go down. That's this asshole. Let's go get him. That's my plan. And that's where I'm at right now. I just sent the calling card. I just made it happen where the calling card was sent out. So we're getting ready to do the infiltration and make the actual main shit happen. So it's gonna be good shit.
Fair enough.
I haven't been playing it live, guys. I should play it live, but I haven't been.
Is there any games that you would go back to again after you've done D&D? Is there any new concepts from you coming up soon?
Good question. I should have played P5 live, but I didn't. But I could probably do a replay through, which is the first time live, but a replay through for myself, so that I could where I would feel where I would have a like I wouldn't be stumbling through the game. I would actually be like, okay, I know what I got to do. I've already done this once, and be able to at least enjoy and be more about enjoying the story and enjoying what's going on in the game, and be able to enjoy the beautiful graphics of people than doing it live without it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there was any questions before, Bellas, but I'll do this now. What was the best thing that happened to you this past week? I'm guessing the question is for both of us. So, I don't even know what happened yesterday, to be honest, let alone the past week, to be honest.
This week? I don't know. Probably that night that I got so wrapped up in P5 that I was up till 5:30 in the morning. And I say that because like I was upset that I was up so late, but I was also so happy that I was enjoying the game so much that I got that lost in it. Like that's probably the best thing that's happened this week for me. Probably. That's probably been the biggest thing.
I think
because it really showed me how interested I'm getting into this game, you know, how invested I'm getting.
I think it's just the work and everything that's going forward, and then looking forward to the podcast.
Oh no! Actually, no. I'll take that back. Confirming John for April 8th is probably the best thing that's happened to me this week. I was so excited about that. Confirming my friend. It's gonna be great.
Fair enough.
Pepsi, I love it, bro. Thank you so much. I absolutely love it, bro. You're the VIP, bro. You're the GOAT. Thank you so much.
Reese has asked the question to you. Can we see your knife?
Sure can. I ain't open it though. You're not going to blame me for threatening you again.
I
There it is.
think
It's a
that's
buck. It's really pretty.
so. Pepsi.
I knew what you were doing, Reese. I was on your game, bro.
Pepsi says there is NG plus, so a replay is definitely worth
Dude,
it.
yes, totally.
Uh,
I'm stoked. I am excited.
he says I was scared that you might not like it, so I'm absolutely delighted you like my gift.
Love it. I cannot express how much I love it, Pepsi. I love the fact that I stay up till 5:30 in the morning and I haven't done that since my 20s says how awesome I've been enjoying this game. Seriously. That's testament, bro. Seriously. Thank you so much. I can't stress how much I love it so much to you enough. I just can't.
Okay, here's a question for you. Sword.
You shouldn't just show your knife to just anyone. I don't mind showing my knife to other people who are interested in knives.
Until
It's like my
that
gun.
happens.
I don't mind showing that either.
Poor Reese. Poor Reese with that. Pepsi says, "What is a myth? You know, is a myth, but a lot of people accept as truth."
We gonna do that?
I'll
I know
do
where
that.
mine myth went instantly, but that's just me. No, I don't accept that as a myth. Dude, I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, I can't really answer that question, Pepsi, because I'm not the person who thinks that I'm the person who thinks that myths are based in legend, which is based in truth at some point. So I'm the type of person who likes to learn the truth about stuff. And until and I look for validity on things if
Yeah,
I can get it. But if I don't get it, then I accept it as it must not be the case. Like there's and knowing and people who know me more understand why. Like for example, with my religion, it's kind of like that.
yeah.
You know, we do a lot of things that people are like, that's dumb. That doesn't happen. That's not real. And we're like, yeah, it is. It's not the way you think it is. But I'm kind of like that myself. So like, I personally like, I like to keep an open mind about shit. So if someone says there's a myth about something, I would like to learn if it is a myth or if it is just if it's real, because I believe that there's a lot of shit that we don't understand in this world.
I think it just depends on what myth you know is a myth at the time, and then if it does say it and then it happens, then you
Well, I can
know.
tell you one.
Okay,
People think that witches are Satanists.
what?
They do.
No.
They think there's like demon cult gatherings with sacrifices and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, that's not how it happens, bro. That's not what it is.
Oops. Oops. Indeed.
I'm not gonna call anybody particularly out. I'm just saying that a lot of people in this world do think that. That's an American thing. You're right. I know. It's an American thing, bro. I get it. But like,
Um.
there's a lot of people who think that, and I'm like, dude, no. That's not how it works. Let
No.
me educate you, please. Because I believe that people who are ignorant to something should be able to should learn about it
Yeah.
before they come to a conclusion or a judgment. I think that that is the biggest problem in the world is ignorance to things that people don't understand. And that's been the cause of wars, it's been the cause of arguments, it's been the cause of religious rivalries. I think that people just don't understand things, and unless they're educated about it, they're going to have a mindset about it regardless. So
Yeah. But that's the problem though, because it's just like you just
I
don't know
don't
what
mind
to
people who
expect.
feel that way, and then when they learn otherwise, they're like, "Oh shit, that's not what I thought," and they're open to learning. I like people who are open to learning. I don't want people who close off to learning about things that they don't understand. Oh,
You
I don't
buy
want to know about that. Oh,
you,
okay,
you
fine.
you buy a book for like
Just live in your ignorance, man.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
We
On
have enough
to
time for one or two more questions. We got one from Bella, but we'll get one or two more after this. So make sure you get it in there, guys. If you have something that you'd like to ask us,
is it this
recap,
one?
feel free to get to know me this way as well. Yep, that's the one.
What was the stupid thing you believed as a kid?
Again, going back to like I have an open mind thing. Like I look at the world differently than most people. I guess Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. I was like,
Tooth
what?
Fairy is probably the dumbest thing I ever thought as a kid. And then I really learned the truth, and we kept up the fun anyway, just because it made my family happy.
Yeah, and then there was
Same
money.
thing with Santa. Same thing with Santa.
Yeah, and then money was underneath. He was like, yeah, class.
Why is that? Why is that, Thorn? You said that's why I love you, trans. What? Why, man? It's hard to confront your biases and reach out for the truth for a lot of people because it shakes up their world view as it starts by recognizing that. Yeah, 100%, Bella. You're right. They have to realize they're wrong, and they don't want to admit they're wrong, and it shakes up their whole everything that they believe was real completely changes when they learn the truth about things. And so they're like, okay, I'd rather just be happy in my little closed off world over here. All right. I ain't gonna mess with you then.
No.
But don't come at me with that shit because I know it's not true.
No, absolutely. I'm just trying to think what else to ask you actually.
Well, I mean, I'm also waiting on a couple comments from the chat. So, Thorn, what were you saying? We said what? Because I'm open minded. Is that what it is? And those who have been in my chat, like one of the rules I have is debate but don't hate. Like we can have differing opinions. I'm okay with that. Just don't be hateful to people who have a different opinion than you or have a different mindset than you.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, as long as we're respectful of everybody's opinions and thoughts and beliefs, then I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it.
Well, yeah.
I feel that.
I'm trying to think what else to ask.
Anybody else has any questions? Feel free. What you're talking about? What do you mean? Repeat what I'm talking about. Anybody else has any more questions? Feel free to put them in the chat. We'll give it a couple more minutes before we close the stream. Mount does really look like he's about to fall back on his bed right there. Like, literally, I think he should have his pillow right behind his head, so he can just go plop. And
there you go. There you go. I'm doing it now. Oh, but that does. Oh, it's just gone.
Oh, damn. No. Even your pillow denied you, bro.
Rejected.
Pillow's like, nope. You're not sleeping yet, bro.
No.
Calm down.
No.
Oh, baby, calm down.
Boy or Pepsi? Akahime. Akahime, you can answer this question if you want.
She wasn't alive in the 90s. Go ahead.
Yeah. What skill did you acquire in the 90s that you no longer use?
Stop it.
Skill.
Being able to skip it. And playing Pog.
Playing Pogs? Pogs? The little disc?
Yes! The Pogs!
I
was pretty damn good at it.
Do you remember the Pog machine where you can create your own Pogs?
Oh, no, I don't think we ever had one of those.
I had one. I tell you what, I absolutely destroyed that machine after that. It was so cool.
All right, Thorn, no worries, buddy, no worries.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. I don't even know what that...
Yeah, y'all wouldn't know. You youngins wouldn't know.
Yeah, us
old ones. What Pog was a trading and collection game, where you collected these little cardboard circles that had different designs and patterns, and you had hollows. You had rare ones, and you had common ones,
Poggers.
And then you had these the slammers that were like a heavy metal that had like an imprint on them, and I think he's talking about the ones that would let you make new ones with your own stuff. So you had like a slammer, which was like a metal piece, still same size, like a piece of metal about that round, kind of like the size of a medal or something, a little bit smaller than a medal. And you'd make a stack of the Pogs, and you'd hit the stack, and whichever ones fell over were the ones that you could keep.
Yeah.
And so you had to be really good at this game, especially when you went further down with the stack, because you had to flip the Pogs if you wanted to keep the game, if you wanted to be competitive about it. Some people would just share their Pogs and share them with each other like we do Pokemon cards nowadays. But they're like, oh, check out what I got. Look at the Pog I got. No, it wasn't on Nintendo. It was an actual hand game, Boiled Pepsi. Seriously. We'll talk later. No worries. Yep, no worries, Thorn. I don't even know what that is. Poggers. Yeah, that's a lot where that came from. Poggers. But yeah, they were little cardboard circles that had little designs on them and stuff. And there was collector's editions, and there was holographics, and there was rare ones and common ones, and you would go and play Pog with each other. And if you flipped the cards over, they were yours to keep in the game. So
There was Pogs.
yeah,
There was the yo-yo back in the
yo-yo.
day.
Yep.
Um,
People still do yo-yo tricks though, and they're still cool as hell.
Now there used to be the Panini sticker book. I loved.
We didn't have one of those.
It for me like soccer. They had the
Uh-huh.
Premier League. For all the people in the UK, the Premier League, they had their own Panini stickers where you could
Oh,
just
cool.
collect. And
Oh, are you talking about like the ones that were like in the cardboards and you would get
not
them out the machines?
no. You could get
I
them off
had
the
a
back.
whole collection of those bitches.
Yeah,
You get one
there
for
was
50 cents, and I spent all my change on that.
there was that. Tazoos.
Didn't have those.
You did not had Tazoos.
Mm-mm. Tell Malcolm Tower he was generally laughing at my jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Um,
had those football stickers too. The supermarkets would give them to you. Nice, Bella. Cool, cool.
Bella, you probably remember. It was like 50p a pack. It was like 20p or 50p a pack, and it was
Mm-hmm.
so cool. It was absolutely amazing.
Dude.
I'm trying to remember now. PlayStation discs that they did.
PlayStation discs, yeah. But
It
that's
wasn't
not
a
really a
skill.
skill,
I
no.
know it's not a skill, but to me, it's like memories of the 90s. That was so cool and like it was epic. There was no, there was
Those were
no,
cool. When we
there
went
was,
to those, I remember taking classes on the big laser discs. We had like classes like, oh, we're going to have a laser disc class today. Watch this video on this big ass laser disc. It was like
oh God,
the
yeah.
super CD. And it was going to revolutionize education, and now they're obsolete completely.
Yeah. I remembered where like when you was at school and you watched like the TVs and there were the little TVs, like the portable TVs there. I was like, how the hell can I see it from the back of this back of
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
and
these were the tube TVs that were on the big carts, and they had the big old laser disc inserter on the bottom, and you put that thing in that you took it out, and the disc I swear was this big. Seriously, it was
yeah.
huge, and you had to gently put it in there, and it would close, and then you would start up like a DVD, but it was like a massive DVD. It was like a DVD on steroids, and the class would be like, okay, this is the lesson we're gonna go over today, class. Click, and then we'd watch the lesson and then play back.
The projectors, the old projectors.
Projectors, I remember projectors. Yeah.
Do you remember the way you've got like the clear? I don't know how they used to do it, the clear,
Mm-hmm.
and then you were like, here you go, this is what you have to do, and you watch the light, and then the bulb would go off.
Yep,
Like
because we get too
knackered.
hot.
Yeah, it gets too hot.
You had to cut them off every time you got through the class because they'd be burning up.
I,
You didn't want to put your hand on those things.
now
They'd burn you.
this is where the shit happens
Mm-hmm.
Now, you youngsters don't even know what hell we went through in the 90s.
No, y'all
And
don't.
between mid 90s and probably late 90s. I mean, fair play to AOL.
Oh,
They
you talking about dial up? Oh
dial up.
god.
So
Oh
to
god.
the guys that never
Oh.
knew how dial up works, the only way that you can connect to the internet was through a telephone line, and that telephone line will be like.
It would make the sound like a fax machine does
Yeah,
almost. And they still make they'll still do fax machines which use the same technology. But like yeah, and it would be and it'd be like, oh my, it was annoying. And if somebody was using the phone, you were screwed.
yeah,
So like you had to be like, I'm trying to connect to the internet. Could you get off the telephone, please? Yelling to the
yeah.
house, trying to get somebody off the phone so you could connect to the internet. I'll finish my conversation in a minute. Let me know. I can't connect until you're done. Because you get a busy signal. Beep, 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 beep. If you
Yeah,
tried to connect with somebody on the phone, yeah, because the line was being used. Nope. I am so thankful that era of technology is gone.
yeah.
Because that was the most annoying ass shit. Every time I would try and get on. And I had to finish my homework when I was a kid too, so I couldn't get on until I got through my homework. So if I got into home, if I got done with homework and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna pop on and play my games. I'm gonna chat in my chat rooms, you know. And I got on there and and then my dad was on the phone or my stepmom was on the phone. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get on the internet. How much longer? Just a
Yeah.
minute. And then like that minute turned into like 20. You're like, by the time you're ready to get on, you're just too tired waiting that you're just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go and play my PlayStation.
That was
Screw
it.
this shit.
That was it. There was no
That
social
was
media.
life. That was life, bro. That was
Yeah.
life.
No social medias.
And those of
Nothing.
you who are really young, especially, that probably sounds really weird to y'all, but seriously, that was life for us, man.
Yeah.
Another boomer talking about how bad they had it. No, it's not even that. It's just like it was insane. And Bella says the Dutch variant is similar. You'd be the coolest kid in the block if you had a full collection. You'd show your book full of them to everyone. I'm an '01 baby though, so it might just be a bit more modern version I'm describing. Yeah. All right, guys. So with that, I would think that we're probably near the end of the podcast, man. What do you think? We're getting there.
Getting there. Getting there.
Yeah. So should we do our outro? Should we do our thank yous and our outros and all that good shit?
I'll tell you what, Trance, because you're on the ball, I'll let you do it.
First off, I want to give shout outs to everybody who made shit happen today.
Made shit happen.
That's right. Retro Marine Vet for that resub. Thank you so much for that resub. All the hydrates from Reese. Thank you, buddy. All the love to you, bud. A gifted sub to Reese, so he didn't have to worry about ads anymore. All the love to you again. Thank you so much. Treated to Zorban from No Recap, even though Zorban's not with us tonight. And a couple more hydrates from Reese. Thank you guys. All the love for all that shit you guys did in my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. Y'all are freaking amazing. And so, yeah. Wait, what do you think, Malk? You feeling good?
Feeling good? In the hood.
You're gonna crash on the bed after you get off.
I am freaking.
He's gonna land hard. He ain't even gonna change clothes. He's gonna crash in his little shorts and shit. He's gonna fall over.
EXE has stopped working.
He's done. So thank you guys for being here with us at the Bish Bash Bosh podcast. We love y'all so much. We have so many things we want to do with this podcast this year. We will eventually have some announcements for you guys. If you are not a part of our Discord, please join it. I will share the link real quick so you guys can join it. That's the best place to get updates on the podcast, as well as to talk with us directly when we're not streaming live or whatever. Feel free to contact us there. So if you're not a member, please pop that link button and get on there and join the fun over there, because it's it's not a lot going on right now. We're still working on it. A lot of the stuff is still new for us, guys. We're doing the Discord's new for us for the pod.
Never heard of the pod.
A lot of the stuff for the podcast is new. We got the Discord. We've got the merch. You got the QR code for the merch. You got that going too. We didn't have that up all night.
I cannot.
That's okay. No worries. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
There's the merch QR code. Feel free to click that and check our merch out. And we've got a lot of things prepared and ready to go, but we won't have those until next season. Hopefully, we'll get that up and running. But yes, all the love to y'all. And I have been your hostess with the mostess.
Oh my gosh, you remembered.
That's me.
I love you for saying that, Trans.
And that guy up there is your host with the most up there, Retro Wolf Live, aka Malk. He answers to either. Just don't call him Heyo.
No.
He won't answer to that.
I'm not answering that at all. Retirement kicking in already.
And we love you guys, and we hope to see you guys next week. We don't know if we have a guest scheduled yet. We'll work on that this week, and hopefully we will have somebody. I don't think we have anybody off the top of my head, but we'll try and get somebody in. And if you're a streamer and you would like to join us here on the studio, I'm pointing to both of our cameras because that's the studio. Feel free to contact us on Twitch, or if you join the Discord, feel free to contact us there and get a hold of us and say, hey, I'd like to be on the show. You guys have a lot of fun. I want to be a part of that. And we would love to get you in and get you started and keep you guys informed on what's going on. So, how'd I do?
I tell you what, Trance, I will retire. That was spot on. That was absolutely spot on. Like I said, I've got to thank her because she's absolutely freaking amazing. I'm sure everyone would agree with that. She's been absolutely amazing, to be
All
fair.
right. So we love you guys. Thank y'all so much. And we will see you next week
Next week,
for episode 9 of the Bish Bash Bosh podcast.
well, is it going to be episode 9, or could it be the teaser for the 50th? Could it be?
Oh, that's right.
Could it be the
Yeah, we're
teaser?
thinking about doing something for the 50th, guys. Give us some suggestions on the Discord, please. Please, please. We want to hear them.
No. There's no suggestions.
Oh, he's already got a plan. Never mind. Don't
I,
suggest.
I,
Apparently,
no,
Mount
no.
doesn't want your suggestions.
Do suggest because my idea could go corrupt. I could
But
go
yes,
to sleep by
we hope
accident.
that we're thinking about doing something special for our 50th episode in 2 weeks. So we're hoping that will happen. And we'll discuss the specifics and we'll let you guys know if there's something fun coming up. So be sure
Or maybe
to
not.
watch
That's
out.
the tease. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Hey, do you want a 50-50? Do you want a phone friend? Do you want to ask the audience type stuff? I do not think so. No. Tough.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Malk, you get some sleep. I'm going to go probably find recap and play some Phasmophobia. All the love to you guys. Have a great rest of your night. And we will see y'all next week.
Ciao,
Bye.
Bye.